Greetings, salutations, and other big words. My name's Ethan. My handle is Wrangler. Welcome to Frequency Studios. Weekly Wing It number 47 here on Rumble and YouTube. And starting it off with me is Billy Bobsack. Billy, how are you?
Kaplaw, 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 kaplaw. I now have all the power.
Yes, Billy now has
You have
admin
all the
powers
what
on this
power?
stream. Admin powers.
Oh,
you
no,
might boot
what
me and
did you
take over the
do?
stream. Uh-oh.
He's got a blue wrench.
And also joining us tonight is Maria Hargis. I believe this is your second time on the channel, correct?
Yes, it is.
Welcome back. How you been?
Packing.
Getting ready for a move?
Yep, just getting ready for the move.
Yeah, those are always so much fun.
You will enjoy it.
Huh?
It'll be fun.
We might have different definitions of fun.
It's fun to get to go through all your broken dreams and pack them gently in paper. And
I'm getting rid of a few stuff. I definitely know that I'm doing that. And
You are
there's a
totally
few things I don't want to take with me.
yeah, that's when you take those little broken dreams, wrap them gently and stuff, and then you light that pile on fire. It's
And that burning pile of broken dreams could be turned into wordsmithing like you've never seen by Trippy Soul.
trippy.
Yeah, when I think packing and burning, I'm thinking other things if you know me well enough. It all goes up in smoke.
But
Puff, puff.
I'm
pass,
pretty
pass.
sure it does.
I'm thinking of body bags.
Oh yeah, it's trippy soul today, not tipsy soul. So you got boring old me. I do have a cup of coffee, so it's been a long
oh,
work day. I'm trying to get back in the groove, wake up here.
Ugh,
I'm not sure I'm awake.
You ain't bored.
I'm not
you
awake yet,
ain't
like Maji's character.
And
Looks like she's
speaking of
awake.
Maji, over here kicking some butt in the cyberspaces. Maji, what are you up to?
I'm about to be beheaded. What are you talking about?
what?
Well,
You need to get out of there,
well,
woman.
if we just told everybody that you were the other character, no one would have known. You would have looked badass. And joining
No,
us
I'm
tonight,
doing
is this the first time tonight, Richard, that you're on the channel?
No, but it's been a while. I think
It's been a while.
the-
Well, welcome back.
it was in the teens, maybe.
Richard,
last time.
Richard,
Been busy.
That's
busy,
right.
man.
Yeah, it was pretty early on.
Yeah,
It's good to
thanks
have
for
you
having me.
back. How you been doing?
Good. It's been crazy. Today has been a busy day. I took the day off to get everything over the finish line for the pre-order campaign. So I'll be telling everybody a little bit about that because we got issue number 3 of Anvil and a new album project, a music project that
Oh, no
is going to be.
that is so
coming up.
awesome. Gosh.
Yep.
That's gonna kick butt. Hey,
Yes.
I was about to ask you something, and I lost it.
And
It'll come back.
I'll be around.
But before it comes back, we have RH Snow. How are you tonight?
I'm so sad because Billy Bob doesn't love me anymore and he wants me dead now because I did not answer his message to me of wanting to play Minecraft or a crying cat.
Yeah.
And so life is over. It's done.
Miss No, don't
He reads-
you worry. Don't you worry. I'm
Hold
gonna
up.
protect you. Fuck Billy Bobsack. Me and you are best friends now, okay? Fuck
you.
him.
Oh God, Stormcrow, stop
The
sipping.
F-bombs already.
Crow's
No.
gonna peck Billy's
You shut the fuck-
Bobsack's
no.
ass up.
I am so glad I don't have a swear jar. I would be from Stormcrow.
Shut up.
Stormcrow's like, hold
Miss
on,
Snow.
I get the cuts and someone else has to put their money in the jar? Oh, get ready for a vocabulary.
Oh, geez, that
Fuck,
would be bad.
cunt, shit, bitch.
Oh, that we didn't need, we don't need the
We're live. We're live. This isn't gilded. It's Stormcrow.
Now,
Control.
now that you gotten that out of your system, how you doing tonight?
Well, I just got out of school. You know,
Hi,
I'm
Storm.
driving. Hey, and I'm very happy because, as you know from last night in the VC, I am making a campaign to play with you guys. I'm gonna be DMing.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And this is going to be the first time you DM a campaign, isn't it?
Oh yeah, It is very scary. I'm very horrified, but
Oh man,
Learning experience. That's
it's
good.
it's exhilarating. But
what do you
Wrangler,
think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you already got a taste of the kind of campaign you're going to be playing. Are you excited to play with me?
In a strange way, yeah, but I'm also a little apprehensive. I know how
Dark.
your mind can be sometimes.
What are y'all playing?
Gleefully sadistic at points. It's
Oh, you have no idea.
this is in the
You have no
I keep
idea.
calling it Dark Augment. Billy Bob, you said it's called Savage Worlds, right?
That's the actual rule system.
Oh, really?
So
Yeah.
instead of Pathfinder 3.5 or 5e, we're using Savage Worlds. But yeah, it is Dark Augment. It's
That's the setting.
Lord Otter's
using.
original world and setting, and it's dialed in. It works pretty good. It's fun.
Awesome.
Well, also joining us tonight on the chat side of things, Nikolai Powell was first in. Nikolai, good to see. I don't know if he's still up. I know it's
That's
very late
Luther.
where he is now. Brewman Blue.
He is now loser.
Brewman Blue is right in behind him. He says, "Hail frequency, fire this mother up. It's 420
That's
somewhere."
what I'm saying. Packing
Yeah.
smoke. Pack it goes up in
Yeah,
smoke.
let's go.
Guilty Gearhead says, "Hey yo, good evening, everyone."
Guilty.
Guilty.
You have no power here, Billy the Green.
Jewish space lasers.
Ooh.
I-
Billy the Green.
Oh
That's
crap!
gonna
I
be
give
your
some
name, boy.
admin powers, and that happens. I did not hit that button, Billy.
He did.
He's got powers now. It's not awesome.
Skunks. So good to see you around again, man. Was about to witness a beheading, poor fella.
He lived. I
Yeah.
lived.
Yep. She lived. Now she's fighting a dragon. Escaping a dragon.
Guilty
Escaping, my
Gearhead
hands are
said,
still
"Control
bound.
thyself, Stormcrow."
No, I will not control myself any further.
You're doing
Oh, Nikolai's still here. He says, "Look forward to Bartholomew, Luther, Johans, John."
Oh,
Jonathan.
yeah. Okay, listen, Miss Snow, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
When this man told me he wants to play with me, I told him specifically this. I want him to try to do a Texan accent flavored with German.
What? Oh wait, I've actually heard this before. If you get into Brompels, they used to speak German all the time back in the 60s and 70s. So it's kind of like, Guten Tag, y'all. Like, that's the best I can do, yeah.
Yeah, so
Make a
Nikolai,
life
just
funny,
DM,
Scott.
RH Snow, get some phrasing from her. She's got the best. She knows it all. Texan.
Oh,
8th generational Texan.
That's right. I've been there for a while, so.
Knows the lingo.
so what are you going to
So-
talk about, damn it?
Well, I'm
Well,
pretty
wait
sure
till
there's a
Christian,
magazine you
so-
could discuss.
Well, we're waiting on Christian so Maji and him can spurg out of how bad the Marvels was.
Oh my god.
Oh,
But I still
Right,
love
pass.
that. The one thing I said would be good about it, even you listen to all these people reviewing it saying it's crap. I knew it was crap. They all stop and say, but Imam Vellani's Kamala Khan is pretty cool.
I don't.
Yeah, but I still worry about her career after this
Hello.
movie.
Yeah, I do too.
I just watched one where somebody was like really liking her liking one of Monica's booty. I was like, okay, whatever.
She ain't got no booty. The hell are they talking about?
Hail James Craig.
The black girl.
No, I know, but she ain't got no booty. You're not allowed to have booty in Disney anymore.
Yeah.
Did you not see her booty?
No, there ain't nothing to look at. This is
Are you thinking of
Stormcrow's
the right
got
person?
some thick
Stormcrow?
standards for booties.
Yeah, she's got some booty.
Well,
nah.
before, is this fake
No.
booty or is this real booty?
This may be when you should drop the fact that you're Latin. I think you got Latino in you, aren't you? Where are you from, Stormcrow? You've seen some booty.
Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico.
Yeah, Puerto Rico.
Oh, you're from Puerto. I thought you were from Florida specifically, but
No.
No,
I
no.
am Puerto Rican born,
Mhm.
and I'm infesting Florida. Okay, only recently.
Woo!
Latina booty.
Yeah.
Thick standards.
We have some standards. We have some standards, and black girls just don't do it for me. Okay,
Yeah, it's weird.
especially modern Hollywood black girls. They're just not that cool. They're not that.
Hollywood standards.
They're garbage.
Yes.
They're not my standards.
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
But I've been saying, Marvel has wanted to make Kamala Khan a big deal for years, and nobody really cares. But everyone's
No.
liking this chick that's playing her. They're just hating the story that's in it. If Marvel really wants this character to be big, just get some good writers. Give the script to
Yeah.
Iman
I
Vellani and
don't
get out of her
understand.
way.
I don't understand the cats with tentacles.
It's an alien
That's,
species called Flurkin. I don't know if they're truly a felid species or not in canon, but they're not from Earth. They just look like cats. Like I said, they might be a felid species, might not. I don't know the Marvel canon.
There's a
on
whole
that.
bunch of them in that movie.
Yeah.
I would be down with cat octopus things, but if they're gonna do it, they should do it. If it's already in canon, they should do it the way it's in canon, or at least close. Give it,
Mhm.
make it look like it's supposed to. So
A cat octopus. Is that a coctopus?
Was it in there?
Well, hold on.
Gee,
Let's. Richard is putting up with us. Let's explore Richard.
Oh,
So,
well, I was just say we don't have to go right into the shill. I realized I was muted earlier whenever you mentioned it before, and I was like, I wouldn't have to do that, but we can talk about it a little bit. I'll hold on. Let me get the correct
I am
window
so
up
used
here.
to an actual console. The Switch
I've
is
got to
weird.
go visit John A. Douglas here in just a minute, but I am hanging on because King Richard, you're the man,
No,
and I
well,
want
thank
to hear
you.
your part. I want to hear your shill.
Okay, all right. Let me. There we go. We've got. I'll let you get that up there.
It's beautiful.
Oh, it looks
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, this is the issue
Call 'em the other way. First
issue
way.
number 3 cover. Here, there's a little bit of changes. I still need to make some alterations, but this is the what it's going to be. The Scion of Atlantis is the feature for this one.
Ah, it looks
We also
so
have an excellent story. I mean, everything is really good in this issue. I'm pumped about it. We had so many submissions; it was incredibly difficult to pick what went in. So it was like there were basically 9 stories selected from the submissions and 2 of the IronAge prompts, and so everything is like it was filtering through quite a lot because I think I had 125 or so for that
Holy
one. Yeah, I don't know how many submissions we're up to because I haven't even worried about trying to figure that one out. And the artist here is
Eye catching.
yeah, I mean this was just an excellent piece. So I was really excited to bring this one forward. It's Marcos Rios, who is one of the concept artists for the Ripaverse, did this.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
amazing.
And I mean, he just knocked it out of the park. Fortunately, Jason McHuston also provided some amazing character sketches. So I mean, that like took this from potentially a back and forth, having to hammer out some details to just rock it and roll it there because. I mean, I was whenever I ask authors for, do you have any character examples and so on and so forth and some other things, most people are like, oh yeah, here's a couple of reference photos. He didn't. I mean, he had reference photos clearly, but instead he just drew the characters and did a heck of a job too. So, anyway, a good story. I'm excited about this one, and I hope everybody else will. Turn out for this thing because man, what's the Ripaverse? But it's been a real easy time working with him, and everything is like coming together like at breakneck speed for this one. Getting some art together. I think everybody has probably seen the artwork for speaking of John A. Douglas, his short story Valiant Storm, I shared that earlier today, so you can go check out the Anvil Magazine Twitter if you want to see that, and then also the Anamoyo's Inheritance.
What's up, brother?
Another one out there. Hey, man.
Kahuna.
Woo!
No,
That's
this
what we need.
What do we got here? Anvil number 3?
Yeah. You guys are getting a sneak peek.
Bro.
This is the only place you could see the
Mm-hmm.
cover. I haven't posted it yet.
Bro, that's straight spicy. I like it.
Yeah.
It absolutely looks gorgeous, and it's keeping up this whole thing. It looks so good. Richard, everybody, I'm going to bounce over to John's stream real quick for just a minute. I got invited over there on his launch stream, but I'm going to tell him about this. So I'm not cheating on you, I promise. I'm just
Snow. Who are
I'm
you
going to
talking
visit
to?
my mother. Later on, you'll see me. I was on John's stream. I'm going to tell him what I saw here, so I feel like I'm like reporting back with spy and stuff. So this is great, y'all.
So if I put your name on a website, is it going to tell me where you're at?
Yeah, really. She's over on John's street right now. She told you she had to go help her mom, but she doesn't. I love you guys. I will see you in just a little bit. I'll probably be back here in a little bit. So
have fun, Snow.
See you in a bit.
Bye. Take it easy.
Richard, this looks fantastic.
King
I'm
Bob.
glad everybody's liking it.
Are you gonna do the QR codes again?
Yeah, there'll be QR codes for all the creators. There's still room for advertisements, and we're going to be having those linked to a different website so that they remain evergreen and don't necessarily depreciate as people move on to different websites and things like that.
That's awesome.
That's
So
AC Pritchard. And
yeah, AC is going to be in there. He's Saga of Sunsets down there, and his stuff is looking excellent. Luke Stone doing that. He's a great artist, and we're getting colors done on that very soon. So I think the preview is probably going to be in black and white tomorrow, but it'll be in full color in the magazine. So
And Luke Stone's been a huge supporter of A Drink with Crazy on his Discord. He actually lets me advertise for Crazy's comic book streams on there.
Awesome.
I need to talk to that guy.
Oh, yeah.
He seems like a cool hombre.
But AC Pritchard and King Bob have both joined us.
Hell
along
yeah.
with James Esparza.
2 of my favorite people.
Howdy. All right, we don't have to keep staring at this if you guys are.
No,
It's so nice to look at.
Actually,
I'm glad
I
everybody's
prefer to
enjoying
keep
it.
staring at it. It's
I
either
actually
that or
took
look
my
in the mirror.
eyeball out of my socket and glued it onto my screen.
There we go. Okay, well that's high praise. That's the kind of thing I want to hear.
I paused the game so I could stare at it. Come on.
Richard,
Yeah,
I'm
that
not
really
going to
is
say
a-
anything
that's
weird,
one
but
heck
you
of a
can't see my
cover.
hands right now. That's all. I'm saying.
Thanks, Skunks. I appreciate
To
it.
be honestly, I'm not actually really familiar with that magazine or with your with any of that.
Saki.
Pretty cool.
You gotta check it out. In fact, Saki,
Only 2 behind.
message me afterwards on the guild that I have something I could send you. That'd be cool.
They're so great. I bring it to the bar just to show it off, and people take pictures of it. They think the whole concept of these collection of short stories, get people out there, is just fantastic idea. Like I always get high
You
praise
haven't
from it. I
seen
also get some
something like that
pictures
in
of
so long.
R.H. Snow's book.
Well, I definitely
trying
think
to get the word
it's
out.
like a niche.
Word by-
You know,
word
it's
of mouth,
definitely
you
a
know?
niche product, but I
Mhm.
think that it's there's so many people out there who really do enjoy it, and there's there's just so many people in the world. You don't necessarily have to have something. Not every product has to be for everyone, and I kind of think that's how we got to where we are now, where everything
Yeah,
is.
I'm still
just kind of
learning
this
about a lot of the
mush.
Iron Age stuff because I mean, as you know, there's some stuff I've been introduced to, and there's I'm getting a little bit more familiar as I go along, but there's still just so much that I haven't learned
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah, good luck keeping up.
Yeah, there's
Just joining
it's
me, like, every
increasingly
Wednesday, there's-
more, man.
Every Wednesday, there's something
we
new,
got
it seems
we
like.
got freaking movies. We got books out out the
That-
bookshelf.
that's a little uncomfortable, but
Clean
but
sheet.
as,
got
as
something you
the
wanna
size
share,
of
don't you?
my to be read list is getting so tall, it feels that way sometimes.
But that's
Yeah.
a good problem to have, to be honest.
Oh yeah, better
is.
than what we watched the
Oh,
other
it
day,
is.
right, Maji?
Oh.
Oh, here we go. Yes. What did you two watch? Here is Craptacular.
Yeah, been seeing the reviews lately of those.
Spoil it. Spoil it, all of it for us.
Oh, spoil the Marvels?
Oh yeah.
But I'd rather talk about Richard's stuff. We know Richard's
Yeah,
stuff
let's talk about
is
his
good.
stuff before I start screaming.
Well, I mean, the only other shill that I got is the first strike. I dropped that link in the private chat. Is that easier for you, Wrangler, or would you rather me bring it up and
The first
present
strike?
it?
What's that?
The
That
album
is-
that everybody's been working on, man.
That is
I heard
a
that.
little
I heard,
secret
yeah.
project that we've been putting together. Jake Calta has been kind of the ringleader there. He's the one who said, "Hey, let's make this thing actually happen," and he's been great at pulling it all together with JVP, Evely Music, AC Pritchard, Chill Kid, and oh no, I forgot who I said. Now I don't know if I've forgotten anyone.
The
But it's all-
JVP, Chill
I think
Kid,
that's
Every
everybody.
Music.
Just about. It's pretty close.
But it's going to be great. This is just a tiny little taste here of the music to come.
All right. Well, make sure
Let's
the
get it.
volume's not going to blow us out of the water, and let's check it out.
The preview is pretty quiet.
Okay, so I crank up the volume.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Always.
should be fine.
Maximum volume at all times.
I'm not going to turn you to Marty McFly in the first Back to the Future movie.
Evely's mine.
A Tempered record. Is Tempered the name of a record company now, or?
That's going to be my sort of like Anvil is the brand for my short stories and comics operation. You know whatnot that I'm doing. Tempered Records is the similar branding that I'm going for this series of EPs. So
Nice.
Yeah,
It's-
dude.
I like. the
I've
consistency
worked
in
with almost
themes.
all those guys. It's going to be so freaking good, dude. I'm
Yeah,
so excited.
I feel like there's gonna be a lot of metal coming out of the Iron Age.
Yeah,
for
this
some
one's
reason. Just
definitely gonna be-
metal. I don't know why. Iron Age metal, Iron
Yeah.
Age, I can't figure it out. Some correlation.
How could they?
Yeah,
not?
maybe there will be metal.
yeah,
Dude, I'm
it
so
is going to be
excited.
a
Oh my god.
awesome little album, and even though it's an EP, it's going to be pretty long. I don't have a total runtime on it yet, but it's not going to be short.
It'll
Because
be
a lot of the
long,
guys were like, "Yeah, we're gonna
tremendously
make 4 or
long.
5 minute songs." Yeah, tremendous.
Big,
That's right.
beautiful songs. Blow your socks off.
There we
It'll
go.
do unholy things to your eardrills.
You
So
make
you're really
it sound like
taking
that's
the,
a bad thing.
You're really taking
No,
this
it,
Iron
no,
Age
it,
brand
if it's metal, it's Iron Age. It better blow my socks
like,
off, and
expanding
even
it.
more.
Tempered, Anvil, like Forge. You could, I mean, play on words is endless, really, if you think about it.
Yeah.
AC Pritchard says it's the most metal of all ages.
It's like you're telling me that the Iron Age has metal music. What?
Yeah, I know. What a shocker.
Do they really go together? I mean, I don't know, man.
He's got badass electronica music from Chill Kid too.
Oh, dude, if
I
he
think of the
can
intro.
combine his electronica stuff with the metal or with everybody's metal, that's going to be right there.
That will be a
sorry
unique and
for-
awesome weave.
Oh,
Rich,
AC,
I'm sorry
shush.
for interjecting here, but I have to ask you something. Will these magazines come collected in some shape or form in the future? You know, like let's say Iron Age magazine volume 1 for
No,
5 issues.
probably not for a couple of reasons, and that is just because the print cost of everything right now. You know, basically all my money in Anvil is tied up in overrun copies, right? And so I'm still at that volume where it's better for me to buy another 500 copies and get that discount, and then basically sit on most of them. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
500 more is way too many. But if it's like the break point between 500 and 1,000 is a substantial.
Well, if it cuts the printing cost for each individual copy down by a third, which is not unrealistic, that's a huge it's a no-brainer.
Yeah,
It sounds
so
like
that's where we're going.
John's in the chat.
Everly Music,
Hey,
Johnny
John, get
Douglas,
back on your
what are
own
you doing
stream.
over here?
You're not welcome here.
John, I'm a little bit upset. I've got your short story in Anvil, and we're going out tomorrow, and we're not even. You didn't even invite me to your stream. I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
Oh wait,
He
your
is
campaign
actively
starts
crying on
tomorrow.
stream.
Yes,
I was gonna
issue number 3 pre-order campaign launches tomorrow. I'm
Awesome.
trying to get everything.
Yeah.
It's going to be launching on anvilmagazine.com. FMC and Indiegogo are going to be at a later date, just because Indiegogo. I'm going to wait because it's going to take a few days to get Fund My Comic fully set up, because they the way that they have things set up, it's difficult to change things, or at least in the past, when I went back and changed things, it completely reset some parts of the campaign, and I regretted it. But that's anvilmagazine.com.
Yeah.
While we're looking at things,
Uh,
I'm
you
just
know, I
I
think-
didn't mean to come here and just totally shill the entire time. So
That's the
What do you
only
think we
reason I'm
do
here.
all
I
night?
wouldn't be here otherwise.
All right.
of course you don't know what my schedule is, John. You never ask.
Hey,
I
John, I'm
think
gonna ask
this
you one
page
more
has just
question.
been dropped in the
Oh,
chat.
drink with great. There he is. Hey there, Royce.
Hey. All right. So, Rich, I'm going to ask you one more thing, and I'm going to be mute for the rest of the combo until Magram starts the stream.
Okay.
I am what I pretend to be, which is a writer. And my simple question to you is this: what is like the terms that you will accept my story into the magazine? Like what's the limit here?
You have to give him money in an envelope, in an unmarked envelope.
I mean,
Okay,
I'm not saying you
I
could
don't
just
think
buy your
that's-
way in, but everybody has a price.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't always buy advertisement.
All right.
Well, not so much that, but I mean, you could buy an advertisement and then write your story.
It's $1,000 for a half page. It's pretty steep.
let me rephrase then. What
Yeah.
will you not accept into the magazine? Like
Like
what?
what genre?
You can check out at anvilmagazine.com. You can check the submissions tab. It's pretty, it's pretty broad. Yeah, I'm sure he was there, Herman. It's okay. So over there, on the submissions across the top there, it's basically needs to be not overtly like political, religious, or erotic or anything like that. So
darn it.
Yeah, I know. So it's I had somebody send one in for the third issue that I was like, holy smokes, this is overtly erotica. Like what were you thinking?
I
Anyway,
know who that is.
but it had been previously published in Greek. Apparently, I was like, I guess it's true what they say about the Greeks, but
Also, let's look at some of these subscription packages you have down here. That was interesting. And it looked like there was like a yearly one.
Yeah, so there's the right now, and I need to update these because the $150 and the $200 ones come with digital as well as physical.
Oh.
And then the $40 annual is a yearly digital. Yeah,
That's a
So-
smart idea, man. Well, that's a good idea. I'm going to be giving you some money here soon. It looks like.
Well,
I mean, it's
I'm
also a
glad
good
to hear
idea because, I mean, if you ever have a business that wants to go ahead and add their own package too, that would be, a good opportunity for the
Mhm.
magazine as well.
yeah, and I'm trying to put together a retail pricing sheet. And one thing that I've kind of discovered is that it's crazy how different segments of retail sell things, it's very common in bookstores, I guess, for publishers to have buyback programs. And so I was looking into this, and it's apparently very common. But then with like game stores and like regular retail, that's not usually the case. But I think it all comes down to publishers wanting to be able to say that they moved, X number of books in the first week, and that's the but then 6 months later they have to buy back 2/3 of them. It's crazy. So
Are you telling me that there's going to be an Iron Age game stuff in the future, sir?
Yeah, well, there's a little bit of merch right now. I left the patch upstairs, but there's going to be patches. There are going to be some stickers, and with
stickers,
the first strike, one of the things that we're going to do there is kind of have a street team package. So it's going to come with a lot of stickers and a T-shirt. So
cool.
Yeah,
That's
because
smart, man.
we kind of feel like we were talking about it, and the the marketing and attitude and just the culture surrounding music is so different than like a magazine. Like you never go up to somebody and be like, hey, you want to read this book, kid?
You want to buy some books?
Yeah, it's only
Back in my van.
Mormons and Jehovah's Witnesses do that.
I
So
mean, I like the retail option and all because eventually I'm going to open up my own art gallery, and that would be something that'd be cool in the lobby area.
yeah, well, I'm gonna try and make sure that there's enough that there's a reasonable way for people to do that. It's just when the operation is as small as it is, it's kind of like, man, you can't always immediately right out the gate guarantee the whole what is the standard for retail. I mean, it's usually like at least a 40% markup, so over wholesale. So it's like, oh, geez, we're gonna have to massage the numbers a little bit and try and figure out what I can do. But I have a good plan, and I'm hoping to be able to get this into some physical storefronts before too long, because I've already got one guy asking about it, and then there's one person locally who has indicated that they'd be interested, but kind of just wanted to start messing with it next year. And so
Do you see
we'll
this
see.
ever going into Barnes and Nobles or Books A Million in any shape or form?
Probably not, because those would have to be print on demand, and my
Very different
entire
program.
pricing model is built around like directly going to a printer and then doing that, making that arrangement myself. For print on demand, the cost for a full color 100-page plus magazine
It would be ridiculous.
Well,
It
it
would
would be $25 base cost immediately,
Yeah, that's
And
that's
so-
with no money off the top.
So you got to crank it up just to sustain yourself to keep doing it.
Well, and then and that's probably before they even do anything, you know what I mean? So that it's like they would probably charge me $30 to have it, and then everything else. It's pretty crazy how expensive that stuff gets.
Print on demand is pretty high in cost on every product. What it is,
Mhm.
because it's not meant for like large, massive production.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no,
It's meant for
it
like
doesn't-
individual custom stuff and all. And sometimes that can certain items are just not good for print on demand.
hmm Well, I mean, traditional like standard paperbacks and things like that. If this was black and white, it might be feasible. It's just, it just hasn't worked out that way. I, long term, I'd love to try and develop some kind of a network of retail storefronts that are interested. But, in doing that, but that's down the road. We got to make sure that we prove that there's staying power and growth in the market, and then once that's proven out, it'll be a lot easier to onboard some retail stores. Because a lot of retail, brick and mortar stores, that's brutal.
I can't believe any of them are still in business.
Yeah, it's still
Yeah.
where we all would like to be.
There was, I was just gonna say earlier, this little boutique bookstore took over a small storefront on my main street here, and I should hit them up and see if they're interested in like Lord Aldrich books or any Iron Age books or your magazine and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But I'm just like,
See,
that's a weird
wonder
choice.
if we-
Like
see
a
would
small
would that
bookstore.
work, Trippy? Like I don't know. I've looked in some of the local bookstores just where I live, and I don't even live in California. And I'm walking
My
around in there,
neighborhood-
and I'm like,
this neighborhood's
I don't
kind of
know,
artsy
man.
fartsy. There's a lot of like book type. Like when I go to the bar, there's at least 2 other people reading books there too.
Where I
Um,
live, there's a small little privately owned bookstore that if you're a local, they'll display your work for you.
TJ Marquise, Tim Allen, and Resonant One have
Hit 'em
joined us. Welcome, guys.
Yeah, this is very word of mouth, so definitely it's going to take all support from everyone in Iron Age to keep this Anvil magazine getting bigger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, people have seen me reading it out in public. I was reading it at one of my kids' like gymnastics class, and
But
people were like
making it
trying to
have
figure out
this
what it is. And
Physical thing is like proof of Iron Age. So anyone says like Iron Age isn't happening, hey, magazines.
like
That's
Mother
true,
Lover,
yeah.
there
That
are
is-
movies,
I know
there
this
are
author.
books, the whole thing, man. And
Yeah.
look at
Look
this
at
Richard, I
to each
got
other.
one crucial question for you.
Okay, what's that?
When are you getting your anvil to put on your bookshelf?
Okay, the anvil is never going on the bookshelf because it would crush it. This is a serious business anvil now, and I'm going to be picking it up in December whenever I go visit my folks because they're actually the
Physically?
ones
Like yourself?
who found it in an auction. So
Oh, they got
Oh,
you.
I
a
thought you were
real
talking
anvil?
about a copy of your magazine. You're talking
No,
about
no,
an
it would
actual
crush
anvil?
my
Literal.
bookshelf. You
There's
guys don't
a-
know how
Oh,
big
nice.
these books are.
yeah, let me see if I can.
Did he
Here,
post
let me
it?
let me just.
That's a tough choice, Evelyn.
I went to an
Thanks.
estate sale a while back, and I didn't realize they didn't have any cash on me, but they had the mini anvil, and I was like, "Son, I wish I had my money with me right now," because it was like
That's what I
it was a
thinking,
real
was a
anvil, but it was
mini
only
anvil.
it was like a little one. It was like this big.
People, I'm probably going to end up like selling some miniature anvils at some point, just because apparently I think people are interested in these, and they're kind of a goofy little meme. And if you order stuff, I mean, they'd probably be like disgusting Chinese steel, but I would
China.
order it. Yeah, I'd order it from there, just because that would be a cheap way to do it. And slow boat it over, and 6 months later, I would finally get my mitts on it. But people might get a kick out of it.
Oh yeah, for sure. If there was a little anvil on there and it wasn't like stupid unreasonable, I'd
I did get a blacksmith stamp, and so the top tier, the Forge Master tier subscription, I'm going to individually take that that blacksmith stamp, and I'm going to hammer each of the Forge Master magazines. So like and that's the only way that's happening, and so
That's a great idea.
I have a
That's
soft
really cool.
cap
I love
of if there's 100 people crazy enough to do the Forge Master, then I'm gonna like turn it off. It's kind of a secret cap. So because I don't want to have to do it more than 100 times. I think.
Is that the 200
per
annual?
issue. Yeah, that's the $200 one.
I've got some bad news. There's at least 10 in here that are going to do it.
Right.
Pretty crazy. Just to let you know, I'm pretty crazy.
Well,
The cover was a big hit.
Well,
with
you know
Release
what'll also be
Record.
good? It'll help get me in shape. These biceps. I'll have to pump the iron a little bit.
I've been lifting these hammers all day, and my arms are so sore.
Yeah, exactly.
Andrew Campbell, hail. He says a little anvil that has a bottle opener in the base.
Oh,
Okay.
that's cool.
It's like you have to work out when you're drinking. That's a rough time. I mean, I just fight when I drink, so I mean that's what I do. But
I just make it easy and don't drink.
that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
That's very
I
smart
don't,
of you.
man. I don't drink anything anymore. I've become a boring person because I don't know. I just if I do.
You act like we're gonna judge you, man. It's like, oh, look at this sober Sally over here.
I know.
No,
But
the
I'm just
Silver
like,
Sally would be
I
me.
suddenly
I
realized
stopped-
that I hadn't drank at all in a very long time, and I was like, "Geez."
Yeah,
And you're
I
friends
was the
with
same way.
Royce.
I just had no interest.
Right.
I never had for a couple of years. I'm like, well, why start again now?
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is with the
Because
Iron
you're
Age
young,
Nights, that was the
you wanna
first time
die
I
old,
drank
man.
in a long time.
That's
Did
true.
you get
You need to do a little better next time. Daniel was doing enough for everybody. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, I know. Poor
I love
Daniel.
his chair-o-meter. Sink down in that
I tried
chair.
to get him.
No matter
I
the
tried to
color of the
print-
chair.
Yeah, I tried to print a.
What's
Like,
Snow talking about? Rob?
Sniping. from
Seems
Jim.
like
John's?
somebody's doing a little ranting over there.
Regular, you should probably pull up their live stream, and maybe they could pull up
Yeah,
our live
yeah,
stream.
let's
and we
jump
can
over
have,
there.
Wait, what happens if we just
discussion.
pull up each other's live streams? It'll just be like an endless
Already
loop.
him coming over
We're
here
gonna break the
watching
internet
us.
doing this.
That's
We're-
true.
A black hole opens up.
You ever see that sketch of two hands that are drawing each other?
Yeah, I have seen that. It's trippy, man.
I
I'm
mean,
surprised
John
Trippy didn't
already
jump
came
on that
over
first.
here, and then they were all talking about Ross. So he's like, "Why is everybody over on the other stream?"
Oh darn it! It's one of the good streams too, man. It's the launch of his book. Rats.
Oh, launching his book.
Fake news, fake book.
Yeah, right. I could just do
My work
that.
is done.
Now we're just straight up cheating.
Snooping.
You said
Sniping, we're
that the chick
snooping.
has a defect because her defect is being a woman. I mean, geez, John, that's. I didn't say it.
Why is there a green penis tower? No.
Yeah, that's
That's
man. People made
It's
comments
called
about that. I
Altfire
didn't.
for a
Maybe.
reason.
We should have two big domes at the bottom. Little scraggly bushes there.
Roomba, stop staring at my penis, man. We're off duty for fuck's sake.
Very holographic.
Ugh. How I
No,
like
no.
how
I'm
women-
gonna take off the mute and see what they're talking about.
Yeah.
13. That changed things.
So the pre-order to issue 3, are we going to be able to get that on the Anvil website?
Oh my
Probably
God.
so,
We're
yeah.
going through-
Richard's kind of handling that end. I think it's just my story that
Oh, they're
is
talking about
basically
us.
the
Yeah,
cover.
they are.
So,
That's going to be the cover?
spies. They're like spies.
You
Oh,
know
my
what?
goodness.
I actually don't know that. It's just the art that's going to be for the story.
And we're talking about
Looking at,
them.
the ratio of it, yeah, that doesn't.
Oh
look
my
like the
goodness,
cover.
I'm gonna have to go over
And,
there.
and it's not a joke.
Do it right now while we're still live.
Dang it, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so your
I don't think John sent me a link. He doesn't want me. I asked if I could join. And he said
I-
no.
hold on,
Oh,
hold on. I
don't
think
you
I have a
want
link.
me?
I think I have a
on
link.
stream.
Maybe I have a
if
link.
you
I
had
don't know.
sniped
Hold on.
that moment
Maybe he
where
has a
you
link
feel
inside
bad,
of the chat.
because then you can sniping that you
I don't know.
sniping yourself, which is actually is kind of cool in some ways.
I'm gonna have
A
to.
little bit.
I'm gonna have to
never
hassle
forget
him.
the time that sometime back in the past, Stephen
This is
Walden.
trippy.
Oh,
This is
I
really
should-
trippy.
I
And
knew I
RH
should have sent
Snow
out an
is like the
email.
multiversal traveler over here,
All right,
walking
all right.
into realities
She
at
knows.
once.
Walden
She
had
mentioned
words
it.
for EVS. And EVF was stream sniping. Stephen Walden, who was stream sniping.
What?
The
fuck?
Boy, howdy.
Blue Man Blue says,
If they
"Don't
start watching our stream, I think
bro."
the universe will implode. Yeah.
Let's break the internet.
He smells
Welcome
what-
to the
what
internet. What could you prefer?
Oh no, I'm getting sucked into the internet. Somebody help me.
Are stuck in the endless feedback loop.
AC Pritchard, I believe that was a good woo. You know, over tech, but I believe in the power of that woo.
That's funny.
Oh, it's
Oh,
like,
you should have kept it open. I was fixing to do something.
What was it? Royce is a singer, and he tried to do a woo one time on stream, and it was something. It was something.
It was something.
Yeah, he does have quite the voice talent. So if he can't get that woo right, hey, that's rough.
I don't have the voice talent. That's the thing. I don't know, man. Oh shit.
No, for real. Royce put. Okay.
Did Royce see the Marvels?
Did he see it?
Jeez.
No.
Yeah.
Why would he see the Marvels? He's not going to see that. He doesn't watch any of
Oh,
these
he's
Marvels.
not gonna
crap
watch
anymore.
it.
Yeah, I didn't think
He
so.
can still
but-
rant
No,
about
he-
it though.
Oh, that's
Probably
true.
ranting,
No.
no, he's
Is-
probably
no,
ranting
no.
about it, like, after watching the reviews of other people.
He's heard
Yeah,
about
Oh,
it.
for sure,
He
for
knows
sure.
about
Or
it.
just about the
Stream
numbers.
snipe-
The numbers
That's
are
what
pretty.
stream
Yeah.
sniping is, Evely? I
It
didn't
means
know that
different
either.
things depending on the context. If someone's doing like an IRL stream, like where they're not just sitting in front of a computer, it means people like watching the stream and then trying to find them in real life, which is kind of a sketchy thing to do.
Oh, I always thought
Guys,
stream sniping was
guys,
like
let
the
me-
video game equivalent.
Well, there's a version of that as well.
Yeah.
That it, like I said, it kind of depends on the context.
Mm-hmm.
It's where
Why
someone
does
will watch a gaming
someone-
stream and then they'll play the same game and use it as like a preemptive kind of cheat code kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you know what
Tryhards.
where they are, what they're going to do, kind of thing.
Bunch of
People have done that to
tryhards.
Razor a couple times.
It's why usually when you're streaming a video game multiplayer one, you have a delay.
I have
Well,
one of those in my
gamers-
brain. I've been told. I'm not sure.
Makes sense, makes sense.
I have like 3
Feels
delays
bad.
in my brain most of the time. That's why I have to bang my head most of the time as a kid to get it to work.
Christian, you were wanting to show off something.
Show off some. Oh yeah, I sent it. I sent it on the Gilded there. I can present here in a second if you want there. Wrangler, or you,
Everybody
you,
hide
Wrangler,
the
up to
camera.
you.
Liveception. That was
Everybody-
liveception, everybody.
Everybody,
Live suction.
everybody hide-
Liveception. That's suction.
Oh god.
I heard
Live
suction.
suction is something that happens in
Screen.
Tijuana.
Here we go.
Not on this computer.
Like $5.
Oh, Monty,
There
are
it
you playing
is.
Skyrim?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm playing Skyrim the whole time. Oh, is this
There
Rupa?
it is.
There we
Yep.
go.
That's
It's like
my
almost
partner.
monochrome. Yeah, no, it's not bad, man. I told him I wanted a Spanish style suit.
Who did this?
This would be the Welshman, the creative
Yeah.
Welshman.
Westman, yeah.
Not like
Yeah.
all the other non-creative Welshmen that you know.
Man,
Oh,
I feel
oh,
bad for
okay.
any
Well,
artist.
hold up. They get creative when they don't got women, or even when they do.
Meh.
I feel
Oh.
bad for the illustrators or artists coming into the group because they just have competition with Neutron Boar.
New,
Listen.
It's
There-
insane.
there's enough demand for art that they don't really have to compete with one another.
That's true.
Like Neutron Boar, he's done stuff. He did stuff for me, and then Animated Moon, he does work occasionally for people as
Man,
well.
wait a minute. I forgot he illustrates too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
does
is-
great.
he's
He
doing
does great
I know,
stuff.
he's doing comics, too.
I just need something that I need in his kind of style, where his style can really shine.
Yeah, he
Guys,
said I
hold
could
on,
hire
hold on.
him to do the cover once I'm done.
Yeah, I know you and I talked about that. That's gonna be cool.
Oh wait, we
Yeah.
got to read this
I
next
can only
comment
do
from
stick
RH
figures.
Snow.
All right.
That is me every second, every day of my life.
There is
He's-
going to
he's
be a competition, Skunks. I'm going to have an art competition here next year.
Ooh,
So
I won't win, but I will submit some really terrible drawings if you ask me. to.
It's
I could submit a stick
Oh
figure.
no, I couldn't.
There you go, Trippy.
Oh dear.
No,
No,
you trip out and you touch your soul.
I might, is it cheating if I divulge what the nature of it would be in general? I don't
It
know.
would be
I
a
mean,
spoiler.
I
but
see
I'm
you
down.
there, Evely.
yeah. Well,
Evely,
let's
did you
put
write
it
down the
this way.
time?
Oh, I was gonna say it's a non-standard. It's not the normal kind of art competition. It's going to be your own IP, but for a specific purpose related to the Pew Peeps Expo that I'm going to be having a booth at this spring. So
It's kind of
you
like
know.
a theme that you got to
yeah, so
IP.
I don't know what
Interesting.
what kind of art people who shoot guns might be interested in, but there is one particular type of thing they buy a lot of, every time they go to the range. So,
Pew pew, freedom senders.
well, more like the thing that you send the freedom seeds at. So, if you got,
I feel like if we say freedom seeds, people are going to get the wrong impression,
right?
or the right one. I don't know. Maybe it's a different kind of convention than I was imagining.
It's a
You
gun
really are
culture
good at
expo.
fuck, man.
Oh.
My God.
So we're safe. We're safe.
There you go.
For now.
There you go. Freedom seed.
Freedom seeds.
That'll be a chapter in one of my post-apocalyptic kind of stories I'm writing.
Let's
first
just make
you
that the
gotta
title
get
of the book,
the-
Freedom Seeds.
I'm gonna give them my freedom seeds.
I'm so scared.
And so will
We
they.
should expect a comment like that, but I'm kind of scared too.
No, I can't do it. Never mind. I was gonna quote whatchamacallit, Step Brothers, that one line at the end there, but I brought it back. There you go. Oh, Trippy.
Go for it. Do it.
I'm trying to remember it.
Have you
You
guys
know, I
ranted
just
about
found
how
out
bad?
about him the other a couple weeks ago. A friend of mine watches his stuff all the time. The fat electrician.
Oh, that's
Hold
cool.
up.
I thought you were talking about me for a second.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
No,
not
it's
fat
the
electrician.
YouTube, the other fat electrician, the YouTube channel, the fat electrician.
You know,
Oh,
the
the
guy's
successful
not
fat
fat.
Trying to
one.
lose
No.
the fat.
Hey, Christian, if you don't do it, we're gonna put a chick in it and make her lame.
Ain't gay.
So,
We're gonna
sorry, what?
make her gay and lame.
Did I miss something?
I think he's referring
You
to
said
your
you were gonna make a
post-apocalyptic
Step
story.
Brothers show. Go for it.
Oh,
No, I'm good.
Trust me, you won't get us canceled.
I don't know what Billy's talking
We've
about.
said far worse stuff on here.
Oh, I know. I traveled 500 miles to give you my seed. Slam the door open.
Wow.
Oh, lumberjack. Oh, fuck, dude.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I need to see that movie again.
So,
God.
Mike and Christian, did y'all ever talk about the Marvels yet? I don't think we ever got
No.
to it.
No, speaking
No,
of
I don't think we
movies,
did.
From good
Come
movie
on,
to
I
bad
want to see
movie.
some rage here. Let's go, Maji. I want to see your pain. Tell me your
Let's go
pain.
stand
What
up for it.
happened?
She's,
Oh my
she's
God,
playing
he's
Skyrim.
good
She's
at it.
already
for
in
it.
pain.
Oh my gosh, he's standing up for it. Is that bad?
All right.
Oh no, it's not bad.
It's another Kahuna warp.
Hold up. Cut to commercial. Cut to commercial.
Something went wrong. Something went wrong. All right.
You a space laser.
Where's the button?
Come on, baby. Give me that rage. I'm all for it.
So Maji and I were talking the other day, and we're like, you know what? We live in the same state. Why don't we just like hang out and do something? It's like, well, what do you want to do? It's like, well, we could see a movie. It's like, oh yeah, well, what's coming out? The Marvels. And I'm like, I would never watch that on my own, but if we watch it together, it might actually be a good time because we're not gonna. Like hopped in my truck. I drove my truck onto a boat. The boat took me to an island base that's basically freaking Canada, and we went and watched the Marvels. she was asking. She's like, should I upgrade the seats to like be the recliner ones? I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna watch that terrible movie in uncomfortable seats. There's no way. So we get there because of delays and I'm driving up into Canada. Basically, I get there. I'm a little bit late. I sit down. What? I lean over. What did I miss? She's like, nothing. Actually, that's a good point. And then she explained to me what happened in the first scene of the movie that I missed, and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. And then she explained it a little more. I'm like, oh, it's not you. It's just how terrible this movie is. Nothing makes any sense. People appear, and things make sense. Like, oh, they're all three connected, and how power is being run through Kamala or not Kamala, whatever her character name is.
It's Kamala.
Yeah, Kamala Harris. It's her fault.
Not to
The whole
be mixed
movie.
up with Kamala.
And it's like them switching powers and like spots where they're at is all because of her, is running through her power, but she wasn't actually there when they connected. So what? Like the moment I sat down, nothing made any sense, and it didn't get any better. There were singing aliens. That's their language. They sing English, but they can't speak it. They have to be bilingual to speak it. I'm not joking, dude. So it turned into freaking High School Musical in a gay Hollywood closet, and that's what the movie turned into for about 20 minutes there.
My guess is they were
Yes,
trying
I heard
to
that
appeal
was the
to
cringiest
Hollywood.
scene in the movie, and it was unusually long.
Oh, the movie felt long, but it wasn't. And like we talked about it afterwards, they shaved so much out of that movie. And
I
that
heard the musical scene was way too long.
it should never have existed.
It should never. Yeah.
Like the costume department, they're not lazy. They're just not good.
So,
like none of the
Christian,
aliens look like aliens.
Could you really tell that the movie was reshot like 4 to 5 times?
How do I answer that? It was so. Yeah, no, and even within the context of a single scene, like where they haven't changed locations, they haven't moved anywhere, nothing. Like the scene would do a belly flop and then like roll over and then jump through a portal into another dimension of emotion in the same scene. It wouldn't make any sense. Doesn't help that Brie Larson has the acting ability of Dolph Lundgren on a bad day. It's like her.
Actually, I heard she had gotten better. Not that it's
Better
any, but she was a plank in the first movie. I heard she actually has up to 5 facial expressions in this one.
Oh yeah, but this is the variation.
Distress,
It's sad,
disdain,
happy,
irritation, anger, and
angry woman face.
guilt. That's her emotions right there.
All
And they're
turned out
not
to be
well
resting bitch
expressed.
face.
Yeah. And yeah, she's like, "Oh well, I'm used to being by myself." And
Yeah, but then you
then
see some
and then
black
they
girl
had.
magic.
Sorry, Maji, what was that?
That wasn't me.
Oh, Saki, sorry, too many people.
Yeah, I said, didn't you see some black girl magic?
Yeah, where she saves the universe. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, also the freaking cat. Okay, so I hate the cat. Didn't see original the original Captain Marvel, so I didn't know anything about the cat until watching this movie. I'm watching the movie, and I hate the cat, but it did lead to the only genuinely enjoyable scene in the entire movie. Maji, you want to describe what was happening there?
They were hurting cats. This is Samuel L. Jackson's very words. We heard cats.
Chris or Everly, she was good in Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I will say that.
Everyone keeps bringing that up, and I've never seen that movie.
Is it true the cats were eating people?
Yep.
Yes. No. So the cats have like an infinite stomach, basically, and like a Cthulhu monster living inside them.
Yeah, they're
and so
pretty much pocket dimensions for stomachs.
Yeah. And so the cat, without any explanation or anything, it lays a bunch of these fleshy colored alien eggs all throughout the venting system of the entire like sword like battle station. Nick Fury discovers these weird alien eggs and they have no idea what it's from. Nobody has any idea. And he's just like, let's just watch it. Let's leave it inside. Just watch and see what happens. And then right as they decide, because they can't stop the bad guys and the girls aren't going to save the day after all, you know what? But like we have to abandon ship. It's like we don't have enough escape pods. What are we gonna do? And then suddenly all of these thousands of eggs hatch, and these little kittens come out, and they say, and to an old classical song, they start eating all of the crewmates in order to put the kittens on the limited like evacuation space. And so that was their plan that they came up with last second. It was a very Deus Ex Machina, but the strangest one that I've ever heard of.
Well, but Fury was okay. The Nick we saw in that movie was not the Fury we know.
No, that we talked about that too. It's like, Nick Fury, the one that we knew from Avengers and pre-Avengers, like he would never have found this weird alien egg inside a ship and been like, let's just watch it. Put it in like a glass cube over there and let's just observe it, see what happens. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Also, why is he buddy with this freaking cat? The cat scratched his eye out, like that thing he talked about in the Winter Soldier, all serious like this, and now he's like,
that still bugs me.
No, it's worse because the cat is intelligent, which means the cat did that as an intelligent being, knowing what he was doing, and he's just like, we're friends now. Oh yeah, no. So this isn't in this movie, but in the Secret Wars, the Disney Plus. I'd call it a show, but that feels like a disgrace to all shows that have ever existed.
Okay.
Which one?
It's content. It's content.
Yeah, it was called Secret Wars, and it was he finds out that
Invasions.
Secret Invasion. Yeah, no, Nick Fury finds out that his wife has been an alien, dude,
a Skrull,
a trans dude,
it's a man,
the entire time, and he finds out, he's just like, that's cool. And then he proceeds to be useless the entire rest of the show, kind of like he was in this movie. He didn't even really give orders. Like someone else would say something, and then he'd be like, "Yeah, everybody, do what that person just said." Like, why are you here? What are you even doing, man?
Tim Allen, the Nick
He
Fury
turned
you
into
grew
a
up
beta
with,
male.
looked more like David Hasselhoff. And yes, he played a version of Nick Fury on TV once.
Okay, isn't in the comics they made Nick Fury black, but they had like an alternate universe.
Yeah, that's in the
Completely-
Ultimate Universe, and they drew a lot of Ultimate Universe on a lot of the Ultimate Universe for the MCU and mixed it
Yeah,
with a
but-
lot of the 616 for the MCU.
But
Well,
the
yeah,
weird thing
a
is,
lot of the
in the
modern-
comics they made the white Nick Fury the actual father of the black one.
Yeah, because they're trying to put the mainline Marvel universe more in line with the movies, but they drew a lot on the non-mainline for the movies, and now they're trying to kind of reconcile it all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and that pissed me off too. Maji can back me up on this. So they've already like stolen from Superman quite a lot for like certain like generic aspects of the character for Captain Marvel. But at the end, they literally just stole. They partially stole the end of All-Star Superman as her final like redemptive arc in the movie. Except it doesn't cost her anything because she's that much better than Superman.
Oh, where she had to
pissed
use
me
her
off.
powers to like freaking
Yeah, she had to
jumpstart
go in
the
and stabilize
star.
the sun. It turns out she's tough enough just to fly through it, and that's enough. She literally, like, nothing happens. She flies into the sun, comes out the other side, and then it's all good. It's magically all good.
she doesn't even get her powers from the sun like Superman.
Oh yeah, the CGI in this movie was bad. Like,
I can believe it.
Shockingly bad. Like I haven't seen any of the bad Marvel movies in the last
Hold
like
on. Before we go into that, so you want to
Yeah,
know how
yeah.
the whole movie started?
I do. I missed it. Apparently.
The movie started with looked like a giant lava ball. It looked like a shitty lava ball from like Hawaii or something.
Hey.
But it turns out it was supposed to be a sun that was dying. But then it goes to this really cringy opening credits of Kamala being a teenager where she's like, and then I'm gonna meet Captain Marvel and we're gonna be besties and she's gonna love my superpowers and I'm gonna help her save the world. Like there's like this cartoon sketch.
She's a fangirl.
Yeah, no, the character is bad, but the actress was one of the only enjoyable parts of that whole movie.
Oh, frequency! I
Yeah.
told you so. I told you so.
Oh yes, you get to gloat for a moment.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Fuck you, I was right.
Listen. This is big moment.
Yeah. So the frequency was saying that the Marvels was probably going to open bigger than Indiana Jones 5. And I went, no. And it didn't. What was it? Indiana Jones opened at 60 million, somewhere around there.
Yeah,
This
a
one
little bit
opened up around like 47 million.
47 million.
It was so pathetic.
I
That was even with
predicted
my
the Marvels would open just slightly higher than Indiana Jones, and they fell way short.
Yeah, there's no way they're making their nut on this movie. I mean, they haven't been for a while, but it's going to get worse, and I think this is like the trend.
The only movie they actually kind of made some money on, not a lot, was Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Correct?
Well, how can they get that wrong? They took a talking raccoon and gave it your personality. You're not going to lose.
Explains why he's so fucking charming. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is so true.
He's going through. He fucks up all the plans. He's like, "Screw you guys! I'm doing what I want."
But like the only other
Billy Bob, is that
successful
you?
movie since fucking Endgame has been the second Spider-Man, or not the third one, but Sony owns
Yeah,
that
No
one
Way Home.
anyways.
Mhm.
So they only like get like 20% of the box office.
Yeah,
And
Spider-Man's
I-
always
I-
in the middle of a custody battle.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that movie, but that's
mean-
the only thing I've seen and enjoyed since. Yeah. Since
Guys, I have a
then.
question
I'll
for
tell
you.
you something
I-
from Marvel I actually enjoyed recently.
Guys,
That was the
hold on.
final episode of Loki. The
No.
series
Yeah.
itself was all over the place. They made so many mistakes, but the final episode at the end, they remembered Loki's an Asgardian god, and they treated him as such. And the way they stuck the landing on this, I'm like, had they done the rest of the series as good as this last episode, this series would have been the best thing Marvel's done potentially ever.
Hold up, you're telling me he wasn't crying and talking
Getting
over
beat up
with emotions
by a
eating
large,
pie?
non-powered black woman.
Nope.
Like season.
However, there were tears he was shedding, but they were bittersweet. I'm pretty sure nobody really cares,
Let's
so you
stomp
don't
her
mind
real
if I
quick.
spoil the ending of it?
Guys,
Loki.
Go for it.
Yeah,
We don't
go
care
for
about
it. Go for
Marvels.
it.
Spoil all Disney stuff.
Okay, just real quick Cliff's
Disney
Notes
is spoiled.
version. Pretty much it came down to there's a temporal loom that was kind of keeping all the timelines woven into some kind of order. And now that they were no longer going around pruning any branching timeline that could result in a Kang variant, there was too many timelines and the loom couldn't handle it. So Loki was trying to find a way to fix the loom because he's been working with these people for like the past season, and then he learns to time slip, which means he can go back to where he was previously, time travel. And so he ended up spending a couple of centuries going back and relooping so he could learn enough about quantum physics, temporal theory, merging it with his magic, and get such an understanding that he could devise a way to fix the temporal loom. So if it breaks, then Kang variants pop up all over the place, multiversal war, and they all destroy each other. He thinks he fixed it. He gets the temporal loom adjusted, and it works for a moment. And then they realize the timelines are branching to infinity. You can't scale to infinity. And
Yes.
so the only way
To be
he
fair,
could
AC,
stop this
that's
from
that's
happening.
always how he was in the mythology as well.
Yeah, that's pretty faithful.
But anyway, there is He Who Remains, who initiated all this originally to stop the multiversal war, and so Loki's time slipped back to a point where he was still alive, and said, "Listen, what do I have to do to fix this?" And he says, "You could stop Sylvie from killing me, or you could take my place and just continue pruning the branches yourself. But the temporal loom, no matter what you do, will always fail because it's designed to prune everything if there gets to be too much, except the one timeline that I want there." And so Loki realized if he keeps pruning branches, then free will doesn't exist. If he destroys the loom, multiversal war breaks out, everything gets destroyed, nobody exists at all. But he just could not bring himself to kill Sylvie to stop her from killing He Who Remains. So he finally said, "Screw it." He took all that knowledge, merged it with his magic, and went out there, and instead of trying to fix the loom again, he went out there and destroyed it. All the timelines were like just kind of went all over the place like big ropes hanging in space. And he's like outside time here now. And they all kind of start losing the light, representing that multiversal war where they're all killing each other. And he grabs one of these ropes and it starts to light up green where he's touching it. He lets go and it starts to fade again. So he grabs it and he grabs more and more and then transforms into his classic Loki outfit and starts slinging all the timelines over his shoulder and goes to the center of time, wearing all these timelines like a cape, sits down, energizes them all. They just branch out in both directions, just keep going. And then back where they were looking, they now look like they're ordered kind of like they were through the temporal loom, but they no longer go in a flat circle. They now just go outward. And then the camera backed up, turned sideways, and the new order of the multiverse was Idrisil, the world tree.
See,
but the thing is, now Loki's
that would be
stuck
cool.
there.
Yeah.
Gosh,
He
dang it.
decided if they were all going to die anyway, then he would just go and sacrifice himself and be there in the center of time to maintain this, while the TVA took on a new role and just intercepted Kangs as they came up. So they no longer prune branches, they tend the branches so that free will can exist, and they try and keep the multiversal war from happening while Loki maintains everything. And hopefully someday they can find a way where they can get him out of there. But until then, he's pretty much there for eternity. And he can see and hear all the friends he's made through these loops in time. They're going on living their lives. And it ends with Mobius like retiring, and he says, "I'm just going to stand here for a minute and let time pass," something he's never been able to do before, just appreciating that time exists. And that kind of echoes off, and it fades to Loki sitting there by himself. He can see and hear all versions of his friends in the lives they're living, but he can never join them. And he has tears of loneliness going down his face, yet a slight smile of this slight cathartic smile because he knows they can live. That's where it ended. There was no end tag scene, no after credit scene. It was just a conclusion.
Sounds like one of my type of endings.
It sounds like a very artistic way to tie up the whole multiversal mess into
They put a
nice
beautiful
bow
cherry on a
tie.
shit sundae.
Yeah.
Hold up, Otter. They're not done with Kang yet.
Oh no.
There's a sequel movie. We was Kangs.
Well.
If I could raise up my little paws, I would show you just how
They're
many
done with
fuck
the
I
actor,
get.
but they're not done with the character.
But seriously,
Are we
they
going
treated
to
this
do
well
a red
with
swap
the
on
series.
Kang now? Are we
Hold up.
going to get a white Kang now? Is that what we're getting?
Yes.
It's going to like
I
Pierce
hope so.
Brosnan or something.
That'll be hilarious.
Yeah. Had they treated Loki like that through the whole series, that the show would have been a very different story. I mean, as far as success.
Yeah, he wouldn't have gotten his ass kicked at a carnival. Like a fucking
that stuff bugs me.
Oh, bro.
But at least whoever wrote the last episode, at least they had half a clue, and they honored the mythology in this weird situation. It was kind of weird.
It also shows that their crappy writing was intentional.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have more than enough ability to write something good.
Yeah, you got
a way to just swipe all that
3x5
dust
card.
under the rug and just pretend like it was good writing.
Yeah, I think I heard someone say you wanna get the best of Loki. Watch the first 2 and last 2 episodes of season 1, and then just watch the season finale. No, you would
It's
get
so
lost.
weird them making Yoki into a hero. It's just weird.
So what are they going to do? They're going to recast Kang. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And then they're going to explain why he looks different because he says, "Oh, in one timeline, I was a wife beater, and that's wrong."
It really is sad, though. It's just, I think, was it Resident One or Tim Allen who said it earlier in the chat? It's just cultural vandalism, straight up, for the most part. And
It pretty much is.
yeah, you take away the cultural stories that those cohesive things that people rally around, you end up just fracturing the community.
Yeah, but they're starting to run out of shit now.
Yeah,
That's
they're
why-
starting to blow up in their faces.
Wrangler, that's why it's important that you and people like us take those symbols and fix them, you know? I'm all about
No, at this point, you just have to come up with new You have to come up with new
No, no,
storylines
no, no.
altogether. Don't even try to fix stuff because at this
Oh, no,
point,
no, no.
no more.
Actually, I
It's-
would not discourage people from trying to fix stuff, because trying to fix stuff for my own headcanon when Marvel was going more and more off the rails was part of what got me back into putting stories together. So it's a good jumping point. It's a lot easier to fix something that exists than to come up with something new. But after you try your hand at mentally fixing stories that already exist, you go, hey, I would do it this way. And then you got an idea for your own thing. And that's where it starts
but
for a
the
lot of people.
problem is when you try to really start to fix some stuff that's been so broken to the point where it's not functionable anymore, you already lost a big base of your audience. All of them are gone. All of them are gone. And it's like
not that
you're gonna have a harder time convincing them to come back to something that in their mind is really broken.
Well, it's like DC and Marvel. They had different phases of this, but like DC went through a big phase of like having world ending and like a reset button event that they would do every couple of years. And
that's pretty much how they're trying to quote unquote fix a lot of bad writing just piling up on each other.
Hold up. They can bring back fans, but the thing is, they'd have to fucking come up and say, "All right, all this shit we've been doing is dog shit. It's been like the worst stuff. We're sorry."
No, they're not going to do that. They won't do that. You know, they're not going to apologize for.
I know they ain't going to do it, but I'm saying that is a way you could bring back fans.
Well, Daily Wire, I heard, if depending on the success of Snow White, they're going to go back and do all Grimm's fairy tales and basically all the Disney movies and make it the Bent Key version of it, right?
That could be cool.
Brett Cooper.
So
depending on that
depends
success.
on how they do it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm a little.
You're short on
skeptical.
time, aren't you, Richard?
Yeah, I'm going to be jumping off in about 10.
Yeah, so is there anything in particular you want to cover?
I don't know. The only thing I was thinking about doing is ranting about how crap Starfield is. Did anybody
yeah,
play
go on,
Starfield?
Go for it.
I played a little bit of
dude,
it.
I gave up.
I
on
watch
it.
people play it, and I'm like, I can't do it.
I
Man.
went to the
watched
plot
people
twist
play it.
and got out.
I was almost ready
Stupid.
on board to buy that game. And,
Oh man, no.
And I saw I watched Az play that game, and I was like, okay.
No, okay. So
for
I have no complaints about Az's complaints, right? But those problems, like that whole pronouns thing, is like just the absolute, just the tiny fleck of crap on top of a giant pile of crap. You know what I mean?
Way more things wrong with that game than just the pronouns.
That's the thing that I was having
Richard-
issue with. It wasn't actually the pronouns. It was actually you got the long cut screen until you
It was
load
awful.
until you travel, and I was like, I'm not playing another game that has something like that.
Richard, how buggy was it for you?
Well, it wasn't that buggy. I got it through, mind you, this was on a Series X with Game Pass, right? And
Same as me.
I mean, I think, like, to me, I was amazed with how bad it was just from the very beginning. People are like, oh, well, it's not like, it's not like Bethesda games have good intros usually, blah, blah, blah. Like, they have
like
at least
this,
passable. They have
Otter,
passable
remember when I was
intros.
playing it? And I was like,
But-
the intro is dog shit. Is literally
Oh, it's
the
awful.
most
It was
pretty
painful.
bad.
It was
Oh,
painful.
People like
I
to
see you
rant
woken
about
up.
the
See you
Skyrim's
woken up.
intro, but it's nothing compared to Starfield's intro.
Yeah, I mean, Starfield, it just shows how little they care. There was literally no purpose to the first however long, and everything is so on rails. This is the most on rails Bethesda game of that they've ever put out, and man, just everything is I did have a bunch of bugs with shipbuilding and outposts. Those got bugged all the time, but I mean, this thing was just it was also boring. I mean, there's no war going on. Everybody's kind of at peace. Okay, it's a tentative peace,
So imagine Skyrim if the dragon never descended and there was no civil war.
And Mike, they took a hard sci-fi setting, right, with all this what do they call it, like NASA punk or whatever, which I don't mind the aesthetic.
And they used it to make Animal Crossing.
Well, then they used it to make. Then they injected a like some high fantasy sci-fi style story. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
with the Starborn.
Yeah, the Starborn. Like, could you be more lazy?
Yeah, and I think that was
Richard.
supposed to be
It's
the.
worse.
I think that was supposed to be the unique twist of the setting. It's just
And it was
no,
supposed to have a whole lot of content
I was waiting for it to be. I was waiting for
hold
them
on.
to like.
These people must have been like Marvel. Like they must have gotten
multiverse.
addicted to the whole multiverse Marvel thing that we were just talking about. And they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna
God.
do multiverse. That's sci-fi. That's cool.
Think of them as
Yeah.
Starborn, eternal champions, if you will.
No,
Definitely
multiverse
alright.
in writing.
I love multiverse, but it seems like they're overusing it.
Yeah, it's becoming like the open world gaming of writing. Every game is open world game after it became open world. Like Grand Theft Auto came out.
It's like
watched
time
Az
travel.
Go to other planets, and they didn't have anything on these freaking planets.
Oh yeah,
Because
it's awful.
That was the big selling point, is that you had all these thousands of planets and everything and all, and this was going to be a big world to explore, but there was fucking nothing.
Yeah,
That's
it was a
because
big
they
waste of
fucked
time.
up on a lot of procedural content.
Well,
Like,
it just works.
yeah,
just-
man. When they forget to add,
This is
little
also the
things
problem
constantly.
with introducing multiverses and time travel. If you don't put
Yeah.
a hard limit on that, it'll inevitably spiral into like this timeline reset where none of it
Yeah, I
happens.
had to do a lot of hard thinking about that and how it works before I proceeded, because I'm not. One of the things that happens in the frequency multiversal cluster is you cannot have a collapse of the multiverse. You cannot destroy existence.
If
I'm not
every
going to have
universe-
people
if
going
you-
around
yeah.
grabbing variants of each other to replace dead people. I am following two realities for the most part, and that's it. And they go back and forth between them once.
I
So
mean,
there's no
technically you
universe
can-
where Haley has a potato cannon instead of just a potato gun.
Technically, you can have existence.
Probably, but
collapse
I'm
on
not
itself.
exploring it.
Technically, you can, from a writing perspective, have existence collapse in on itself, but you break a basic rule of writing, which is just wasting the reader's time.
Mhm.
Yeah, if
That's
nothing really
the basic
matters, why
problem.
would they read the story? It
Right.
makes no fucking sense. Sorry, forgive my language.
Fucking
I've seen it so
coward.
often. It pisses me off, man.
Yeah,
After the mainline
Razorfist had a
series-
good rant about it, but I mean, it's just this. Man, that thing is just such like beyond the bugs, beyond anything else. It was just designed like I think they designed everything separately and then just smushed it all together. And we're like, this is going to make a good game, surely.
Oh, like the PlayStation 5?
Right? Yeah, no, they
No system integrates at all.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like they were like, we're gonna do somebody build planets. Okay, cool. Okay, somebody work on the spaceship builder. Okay, that's a game, and that's like a
somebody
mini
work
game
on
that
writing
everybody
a
can do.
compelling character motivation.
Right.
Crickets. Guys, anybody?
The main story is worse than Skyrim's, by the way.
Oh, by a huge factor. Yes.
I was never offended by Skyrim stuff. Maybe because it was always modded and had.
I liked Skyrim. I thought it was fine as far as the main story goes. I don't know. It was.
You don't really do anything in the main story. You just go to you
Yeah.
go to temples, you get the fucking shit, or you get the artifact, then go to the tower, and then you just kind of nothing happens.
Yeah, the rest of the game is really the best part of Skyrim. You know what I mean?
And plus, there's so many mods out there for Skyrim now that make the
Yes.
game like so many storylines and like there's one I
Some
played
that
a
are
while
even
back.
their own
Yeah,
games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, did you hear?
I'm
Apparently,
gonna lock that up, Christian.
one of the new
I'm
things.
sorry. I
about-
don't think you brought.
What was that?
Crow.
What is
sorry.
happening?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Don't
sorry.
let him talk. He ain't got much time to be here.
Oh no, it's all right, man.
Go.
Okay,
Go.
okay, I'll go. Anyway, I was just saying that one of the other things about Starfield is that apparently it's not even as compatible with mods at release
Oh, no.
as everything else
Oh.
was. It's like it's the worst Bethesda game for modding, period, because of a bunch of extremely they did basically, but yeah, there's a bunch of chicks and all of them are lame. But
Wait, a gay
and some of them are gay.
female lead with a bow and arrow and a side shave? What?
I've
In a
never
video
heard of
game?
that before.
Shocking.
Oh, that's what I forgot to do with my characters. Give her the shaved head.
There you go.
And,
Even though
No,
she's too
either.
young to
Oh,
be
I screwed up.
thinking about that much anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I told Otter when I done a fucking whole playthrough of that game, almost everything. It's okay to have gay characters, but when like every other one is a gay character,
Billy Bob, don't give him ideas, man.
Oh my
no, seriously,
God.
that's what it's like in Starfield. You go up to a dude, you talk to him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, my husband," or my wife, or whatever.
He's like, yeah, no, those components, I can have him in next week. By the way, I love
Are
crap.
there a freaking beta male that don't know how to stand up for themselves?
Yeah.
It's
I
like
don't
it's like the original Star Wars poster with like Leia hanging onto Luke's leg, which is weird with context later, but like reverse the roles. It's Leia and Luke just like
Well, hold up, Christian. To be fair, he didn't come up with the whole Leia shit until like Return of the Jedi.
yeah, man. They like there was a that wasn't that was not a family kiss.
But like Billy just said, I think he was originally intending to have them get together and then later changed his mind.
Oh yeah, he was. He's talked about it. Like he had an entire other character who was going to be Luke's sister in the third movie, and then they figured out they don't want to introduce this character suddenly because that would be dumb. Rise of Skywalker.
I think it's more along the lines of Carrie Fisher and Harrison Ford had good chemistry together, and they didn't want to waste that.
Well, they were also
they
fucking
were
during sex,
roommates.
so-
Yeah, for a while. Even though he was
they were
not.
having an affair.
It was very public too. It was like nobody
I honestly didn't know about it.
Oh,
Me
well,
neither.
Wrangler didn't know. Sorry.
No, seriously, what I don't read up on celebrity gossip for the most
No,
part.
that's
ever
me
because-
too. I just kind of ignore it.
Well, Carrie
Yeah,
Fisher
I
was a
mean,
party
like that's
girl.
their private lives, whether for better or for worse. I don't want my laundry clean or dirty, just thrown all over.
It'd
you
probably
know,
be better
magazines
than
and
Mark
newspapers
Hamill.
and-
Mark Hamill that wants to like abort his grandchild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was telling
Yeah,
his
that-
son
that's-
to
He's such
abort
a
it.
talent, and he has said the word. Every time I hear him speak on anything not related to a movie, I just have to go away. It's so
Hey,
bad.
Richard, did that KOTOR remake get canceled?
Please say yes.
I-
Please say yes.
I-
Please say yes.
I think it did, but I don't know for sure.
Were they remaking it or like just revitalizing?
No,
like,
a complete remake.
They
No.
were, yeah, they were
Remake.
gonna remake it to be, they were gonna modernize the
Yeah,
story
modern
or
audiences.
whatever.
Oh, jeez.
Bro.
Yeah, like
Anybody else
Like-
get
it's
scared
like
when
it's
they
like
hear
Revan
modern?
turned to the dark side because he felt like he was a woman, and the Jedi
Yeah.
wouldn't accept it.
He turned to the dark side because of gender dysphoria.
Yeah.
Now,
He's
if
going to go to
anybody
the
was gonna
Sith
do that, it's
Academy. It's
Kylo
going to be
Ren.
all butch women in charge instead. Oh, bro, it's so,
I actually, I think I do actually need to go because I apparently haven't had my laptop charger plugged
Charging?
into the wall or something.
Oh no!
Oh.
I've done that.
1%.
Oh, there we go. I figured out what the problem was.
I-
All right,
I
anyway,
be-
I gotta
I
go.
believe in you.
Maji,
All right,
good luck
Richard.
with the frostbite spiders there.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us. It's great to have you on tonight.
Yeah, man. Thanks for letting me swing by. Enjoyed talking to everybody. And
Anytime.
I will,
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Now
I'll-
he's going
I'll try
to
and
the
swing by more
real
often.
stream. So
Yeah, I'm gonna go jump
What was
on
your-
John's stream here and heckle him just a little bit if he's
Yeah,
still going.
yeah. Well, you got a campaign link to share, so
Yeah,
Great
let
sharing
me
it.
here. I'll actually I don't know.
Oh,
Man,
I'm about to
I'll
drop.
drop it
I'm
in
about to
the
drop
private
that in the link. Oh, you got it.
Yeah,
Rick?
everything's going to be at anvilmagazine.com. So it's in the private chat.
Resonant, what
Awesome.
game is he talking about?
Guild Wars 2.
Oh, okay.
Adios, guys. I will
See?
See you around, Richard.
talk to you
Richard,
guys
have a
Bye.
great
later.
night. Thank you again.
Thank you. Night.
yes, King.
Oh god.
King Richard.
I hope he left before you said that. I really hope he didn't hear that.
Oh, I hope you did.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, bro.
All right, listen. I have to go away too. I'm dead tired from the day.
Yeah.
All right. But
Alrighty,
No,
Crow.
I want to say this. Wrangler. Good night. Okay. Christian. Good night too. Trippy. Good night.
Oh no.
No.
Lord Otter. Good night too.
Please excuse my friend, he is dead tired.
It's gonna be fun
Yeah.
when it gets to know.
I was thinking of that too.
Are we
Saki.
going for the longest goodbye again?
Yeah, shut up. Saki. Goodbye.
Shut up! Shut up!
Who
Billy.
said you did
Go fuck
China?
yourself.
Such a beautiful goodbye.
We knew what was happening. We had to let it play out. We had to let it play out. Oh,
The sad thing is he
There he
didn't
is.
leave. I booted him.
Oh no. See, you gave him power.
it's not your choice. It's my choice.
Yeah, I
You
think
stay where I say you stay.
a few minutes ago, Billy, we were both trying to put the same comment on screen at the same time and kept knocking it off.
No.
You
Because
hit
it's
the
like
button
someone
at the
else
same time
is
as me, so
doing
it went
stuff
up
now.
and disappeared immediately.
Gotta learn how to coordinate.
Jewish space
Well,
laser.
first time where two people have the ability to push the button. Hey, I get to be surprised by that now. Awesome.
Why would you give him that power, Wrangler? It's a mistake.
Because it's funny.
Oh, it is
It
What
now.
is
the hell's
Just,
funny.
now?
just wait till he's opening up all your
uh,
gates and letting all your sheep and cows escape, and you're trying to kill them. In Minecraft.
That
Yes.
that
Minecraft.
only
In
happens
Minecraft.
to you.
That,
I know
those-
it did happen to me.
those-
In
those weren't my
Minecraft.
cows.
Well, I was trying to get you more commissions from the Creative Welshman. You know?
Those weren't my cows.
What was that?
They were my sheep, but not my cows.
Soon enough for this Dark Augment campaign, I think everybody's going to have character art. I'm really excited
have
for
enough
that
time.
moment.
I had this
Yeah.
idea of like hiring different levels of artists. No offense to any artists out there, and seeing what they come up with for the character based on my descriptions. So I'm
When I
thinking about hiring
commission
like 2 or 3
Frederick
more
next
people.
next year, I
Oh,
won't be
fuck.
able to
Have a
show
great
it
night,
on
Emily.
stream.
Oh, Evele, don't be gay. You can stay up.
Hmm.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
So did Kang show up in the Marvels?
No.
No, he
No,
didn't.
because
No.
he's like fired by Disney because of the
Oh.
the whole thing. So he's
I
not, like
hold on. I,
They ruined it. They ruined the fucking aliens too. Maji, talk. Like
I
none of
didn't
the
think they
aliens
actually
look
fired
like
them.
aliens anymore. They all look like just like they look.
this. You talk about scrolls?
No,
No,
all the
uh,
every alien race does not look like aliens
Kree.
anymore. They look
Hold
like
up, are you
didn't
saying
look
like
like
Star
Kree.
Trek? They're doing the Star Trek shit now.
yeah, like we're
They're just
like
humans.
not even that good of
There we
quality.
go.
Like Like some of them were blue, but most of them weren't. Most of them looked like they had dyed hair and like
Just cheap.
I have a blue eyebrow, but it's just like a person, no prosthetics, nothing.
Yeah,
It was
they can't
so
afford it.
pathetically
Their
bad,
productions.
dude.
Yeah, they don't have money to make movies anymore, and they're still trying to make movies.
And then
Well,
they
and
put
they
their
don't make
entire
money off
budget
of
in
it.
a fucking musical scene in the middle of the fucking movie.
And the
Oh my-
costumes look like shit.
Or they spent all the money on the freaking cat with tentacles.
Yeah,
Hold up.
the entire scene with hundreds of kittens chasing down the crew and eating them.
What do you
and,
think's going to
and all
happen
the
to the
girls?
Snow White movie?
Oh, the snow! It's never happening. There's no
The
way.
Flerken will
You
show
think
up
it's
and
gonna
eat
be-
the 7 dwarves.
Yeah, you think it's going to be shadow released on Disney Plus in the middle of the night?
I mean, honestly, the whole idea about cats with tentacles seems like a comedy routine movie of itself that was rejected, and they just kind of inserted.
Oh, there's
into the
an
movie.
awkward cleaning scene. Trust me.
Oh, they're like every conversation scene between the characters, it doesn't flow. It's always awkward. Every single time.
It's like
Oh,
it's
it
like somebody
hurts.
like family member and all had this idea for a story, and it got rejected, and they were like, "Oh, you're making a Marvel movie. Can you please put this in here?"
Well, no, it's more like, oh, like I'm really sad. Like I killed their supreme intelligence and I kind of ruined their planet and made it unlivable. But yeah, no, it's fine. You can wear my T-shirt. Like in the
Billy?
same scene, like that. It was that bad.
Billy,
Hold on,
Billy,
what
what
was
did you do to
worse?
Stormcrow?
Huh? He's been put in timeout for right now.
Who's Stormcrow?
Yeah, if you look at the bottom, it says Stormcrow was banned, and there's a
He wasn't banned. I put him in timeout.
Dude.
First you kill the love of his life, and then you do this.
All
What
right,
a
which
crazy
was
world
worse?
we live in.
He's never gonna forgive you.
Hold up, what was worse? The
You never-
scene of the scenes like shot in She-Hulk, the directing, or Marvels?
I never saw it.
Okay, so
I never saw
here's the
She-Hulk.
thing with the Marvels. There was no cohesive. Like you could tell they physically cut out big old chunks, and you're literally the whole movie. You're just following them jump back and forth, trying to figure out how to control the powers. What's even more messed up is Captain Marvel knows that Kahana is linked directly to her when she uses her powers, and she goes up and bursts up into the air to try to do something, and Kamala can't fly, so she ends up friggin' teleporting to wherever Kamala
She
was.
falls out of the sky no less than 3 or 4 times in the entire movie. Just because they're like every time they use their powers at the same time they switch, but not all. Like if they use their power just a little bit, it's fine. It doesn't
Depends on what the plot calls
Captain
for at the
Marvel
moment.
is basically just trying to kill her the whole time.
Well, yeah. Oh no, straight up. There's a moment where Miss Marvel is she's trying to go back and save some more people. You know, the heroic fucking thing. And then Captain Marvel, the one who could actually maybe save people, is like, "Oh, there's no room." And then they fucking leave people. They get crushed by rubble right behind them. Like there was room. Yeah, she's
my
a real
favorite-
fucking hero.
Captain Marvel who blew up an enemy ship right above all her friends.
Yeah, no. Oh well,
Yeah, it's just like
what?
falling
Like not the scrolls, but the not the scrolls. So the other aliens. What are they called?
The Kree?
Are you talking about
my favorite's the okay. So this should tell you how little effect consequences had. The singing planet had just been destroyed, which, by the way, is the best moment in the entire damn movie. But
Maji, is it a Guardians of the Galaxy 3 type of thing?
well, no, worse. So the entire freaking singing race gets destroyed.
No, they get their oceans sucked off of their planet, just like
And there
right
was
through a portal.
no time for evacuation of this planet, unlike the Skrull planet. So they got destroyed. So
Did they break out Megamaid for this?
No, worse. I wish they did. It would make more sense.
It would.
Okay. But No, they crash land because Kamala opens up a portal. So they crash land on this random grassy planet.
Yeah,
and
Kansas, basically, the planet.
Yeah. But instead of, realizing that the entire universe or that entire planet, everybody on it got destroyed, which they had faith in her because she was their princess. They all hug it out
Oh yeah,
and call
so she's
each other
officially
frenzies.
Captain Marvel's officially a Disney fucking princess now. I hope you guys are happy.
Oh, fuck
I'm never
no.
happy.
I hope Disney's happy.
No. She's acting all awkward, which is not hard for Brie Larson. She's just up to the awkwardness of her normal self a little bit more. Like, not a
I
charming
can out
awkward,
awkward her, I think.
maybe, but I like not in that scene, man.
And if I can't do it alone, me and Stormcrow can do it together.
Oh wait, no, that's the thing.
I mean, you're
too.
a man.
So
She's a woman. You could do better.
They arrive on the singing planet. They just happen to sing in English, and they start asking them questions like you or me talking right now, and they're like, "Oh, they don't understand it. You have to sing it."
Yeah.
And then later, the prince like speaks normal English, and he's like, "Oh yeah, he's bilingual." I'm like,
Sounds like peak Hollywood vapid bullshit.
It is.
"Oh, dude, it's so much work."
It's gotta be.
Oh, dude, it was.
Tim Allen, are you referring to what I said a moment ago? Because after I said it, I realized what it sounded like.
What part of state?
Yeah, it was not what I meant. But it was hilarious.
Are we not doing phrasing anymore? Is that no, nobody?
The what? The phrasing.
Phrasing? No.
Phasing? What?
Phrasing? No.
Planet got sucked off. The ocean, the liquids of a planet got sucked off. This
By Megaman.
ball liquid got sucked off into space.
Yeah, they opened the portal and sucked out all the fluid,
off
and
the
they went about their.
Well, Resonant wants to tell you something.
Phrasing.
He said, "Remember, Disney bought Fox. Max Klinger is a Disney princess. Let that burn your noodle."
Don't talk about my noodle, boy.
So, what was the point of sucking the water out?
Oh yeah, because the planet that the Annihilator or Captain Marvel, like the Kree called Captain Marvel the Annihilator, which watching the movie, I'm like, yeah, she kind of is the Annihilator. She annihilated Marvel, she annihilated Disney, she annihilated this race, she annihilated those people for no reason, and she's annihilating what's left of my remaining brain cells. and so like the woman in charge of the Kree, a very normal looking woman with like green tattoos here, like on her lip, for no reason, has the hammer, and because all the substantial characters in this movie have to be female.
Not
sorry, Tim.
The hammer. Okay, so Guardians of the
Oh, yeah.
Galaxy, the first
Oh, yeah, that
freaking
hammer.
movie. Thanos
hammer.
or not Thanos. Ronan the Accuser's hammer
Yep.
was destroyed. The glowing purple hammer that only glowed because of the
had
stupid
the power.
Infinity Stone
It had the Power
Got-
Stone. That's why it glowed.
crumbled
Yeah, it didn't
to
glow
ash.
until it had it.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
Maji, they
Somehow
don't care about
magically
consistency.
appeared in contact, still glowing. Even
Purple.
oh wow, that's motion censored. That's
Maji, this is coming from the company that made a snow cone joke about half of people in the universe getting wiped out.
Okay, I'm sorry for axing.
For what?
What you
For
axe?
axing? Are you a lumberjack?
Stop axing.
Oh God, because now this thing just don't make
Sasuke's a
sense.
lumberjack.
What?
Timber.
Ugh, I said I'm sorry for axing that question.
May I ask you a question?
Excuse me, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Chop chop.
Just give me 5 minutes alone, that's all I need.
Yes, Satan.
Anyway, what question, Saki?
No, I said I'm sorry for axing that question.
You killed the question? Is that what happened?
No, I asked a question.
She killed it
why
with
did-
the axe, of course.
Why do they need the water?
Oh yeah, no, the what? Yeah, no. That so. Oh yeah, so that's the first thing. They go to the Skrull planet. They need something from the Skrull planet. Theoretically, they could just take it from any planet, but no, they go to the Skrull planet to and create
Really
a
call it
permanent
Skrull
portal.
planet?
I said
Like the
Skrull, but I
Skrulls?
said it sounded like
Hollow.
Skrull. Yeah, but no,
I
they
believe the planet is called
needed
Hollow.
their
See,
air,
that's what
so they
happens when you make
stole
fun of
the air
someone
from
else
the
and fucking
Skrull
up words.
planet, and then they went to the singing planet and stole their ocean. And then Captain Marvel at the end is like, "All right, I'll fix their sun," and now like that planet's fine, but all those other planets, no, they're effed. And she's like, "Still, we're gonna help these people." I don't know, oh, bro.
Yeah, The problem she caused that she could solve just by flying into the sun and letting off a big old fart.
But she
Trippy,
couldn't do it
I think
until someone
Roro
had the
can-
idea.
I think Roro can neutralize this situation. All he needs is a nuke and a bunch of grenades.
And
Yeah,
a certain
no doubt.
something crossing universes and grabbing a certain Luther, you know?
Oh yeah,
Luther,
That would be
yeah.
awesome.
Oh, bro, someone needs to write that fan fiction. Captain Luther and Roro take on Captain Marvel.
I'm just sitting over here with popcorn.
Edge of your seat.
Oh yeah.
And it's an explosive story.
I'll be
I
right
guess
back.
the way her powers work is she's supposed to be able to just absorb energy
They're so
around her or
unclear.
something. Because, like, in the What If, where the powers are supposed to be working the same as mainline, Danvers fought Thor, and Thor just started blasting her with lightning, and all he did was charge her up. So eventually, they kind of took
You
to
know, the same thing they
clouds,
did in the first
beat the
fucking
snot out
Avengers
of each
movie with
other.
Iron Man. Yeah.
Beat the snot out of each other, and then Danvers hit the ground, and Mjolnir dropped from the sky and landed on her, so she couldn't get up.
Man, if only I just gently set this hammer on her, she would have been powerless.
That's pretty much what he did, and then he laughed at her. Now, if there's a What If episode you guys might want to watch, it's the Thor versus Captain Marvel episode, because it was hilarious, and I think that was them throwing us a bone. It's like watch her just not be absolutely all powerful once.
I have never heard a louder cheer in a movie theater ever than when Thanos Falcon punched fucking Captain Marvel in Avengers.
Yes! Did you see what New Rockstars did with that footage?
Everybody,
They took that footage and Thanos like knocked her off screen, and then you see the Super Mario Brothers, the Super Smash Bros. Game in the voice, because she blasts right off the screen like in Smash Bros. And they superimposed game right on there.
Should have had like the Falcon punch right before
Yeah.
then.
Actually, no, like more like go the anime route, me like
Oh, Billy!
One
Billy!
punch Thanos.
Is he back yet?
Sorry, go.
I don't think he is.
Billy stepped away for just a moment.
Okay, mute him, ban him, get him out of here.
Ban him.
Yeah, ban him.
Come on. Ban him, ban him, ban him.
I don't know how.
Oh,
He
right.
figured that
Come
out
on,
before
man.
I did. And now he's got me checking to make sure he didn't accidentally hit the wrong button and remove Stormcrow completely, and I'm trying to figure out how to double check it.
He bans Stormcrow, leaves, and now we're stuck on the screen forever.
Well, don't worry. We'll probably hear about it, this week somewhere in
On
Gilded
voice
Chat.
chat.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
The saga will continue.
I'm trying to figure out if I have people banned, where is it so I could, if I need to, unban them.
I don't know how. I had 2 live streams going at the same time of the exact same thing a while back, and I still have both of them uploaded. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Better figure it out.
So Maji, are you gonna trip on some magic mushrooms? What kind of build are you going for?
Oh, I have no idea. I got my. You guys saw me get my behind kicked by freaking spiders. I'm just doing this so that while we're talking.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I'm just curious. That's the thing. Like Skyrim, nothing's specialized, so you can kind of just do everything moderately well. It's like I'm an archer and a magician and a fighter and a bare knuckle brawler. I'm everything and all things.
Yeah, Daggerfall through Oblivion. I haven't played Arena, so I couldn't say there, but I assume it's that way as well. They're all much better at giving you a specialized character you can play.
Well, yeah, no, it was much more like. Don't get me wrong, I adore Skyrim. It was the only game I ever went to the midnight release of. My brother and I got there. We're like in high school at the time, and like maybe 9th or 10th grade. I can't remember. And we get in line when the line is only about 70 feet long. By the time it was done, this tiny little GameStop in the middle of Bonnie Lake, like middle of nowhere, the mile was almost a mile and a half long for the midnight release of that
never
game.
ends.
Skyrim is such a weird game in that I have a lot of problems with it, but they're still clearly doing something right with it.
There you
I
go.
don't think it would have sold near as many copies otherwise.
Well,
Well, like
it
there's
invited a lot
a
of new
couple things.
players.
The aesthetic of Skyrim is top notch.
It's still a
everything
beautiful
visual about
game.
it is yeah, the way that
See-
like even the way to design the visuals and the levels, the sound, all of that, all of the art, everything of that nature was so top notch that it really carried a lot of the weaker aspects of the game.
Skyrim, I've platinum 3 times. PS3 was it was almost an accident. I looked to see how many achievements I had left. Turned out I only had 1, so I just did it.
Holy Malakath.
Then the PS4 and then the PS5. Right now I'm playing on the Switch, which I'm struggling because the controls are backwards.
Oh, like can't you adjust that?
I can, but how many times I've played it, it's kind of a nice little challenge. That's
Oh.
why you see me playing with the menus and stuff, trying to remember.
I do the same thing at work. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? I can swing a hammer with my left hand, and then I can't, and it's like, no, this doesn't work.
I did go into the settings and uninvert it though. I'm like, all right, I have a hard enough time with X or with the A and B. I do not need inverted controllers on top of that.
Does anybody ever, sometimes just whenever they're not doing anything else, do you try and kind of mimic the generic Nord voice in Skyrim?
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow to the knee.
What is it? Someone stole your sweet
Man, I
roll?
have a hard time aiming.
Must have been the wind.
Hail, Elfred.
Oh, so Billy's back. So Billy,
Must have been rats.
What?
so you were talking like there were a whole bunch of stuff that you wanted to reveal yesterday.
It is not done.
Not done yet.
You son of a bitch.
I know what he's talking about. In fact, I'm directly involved with it.
He's been teasing me all week. He's saying, I'm going to show you something. And
He still told me anything.
I just assume by
Scary,
the
isn't
delay.
it?
I'm always easily
He was
surprised.
like, Saki, come on the stream with us today.
We're going to have a big old reveal. And he's now,
Yeah.
like later in streams, he'll be like, Otter's game. I'm like, we know. What else?
Yeah.
Well, hold up. That was proven last night. Otter didn't even deny it. That's the sad part.
He's given up, man. It's like he's like the wife in an abusive relationship.
I'm just
He's
like,
I'm not
whatever.
fighting back
I don't
anymore.
care anymore.
Hold up, but evidently he was the husband in the relationship last night with Stormcrow.
I don't
Oh,
get
bro,
paid
that was-
enough, Wrangler.
I don't either.
Well, you know how gay couples are. They never stick to just one partner.
Oh, did anyone hear that gay joke that Sybil said the other day?
No.
No, I haven't.
So there's a lesbian couple living next to a gay couple, living out like they're neighbors. One house here, one house here. And then suddenly a fire breaks out in the neighborhood. Who do you think made it out of the fire? The lesbians or the gay couple or the gay guys?
Is this gonna end up with someone who's ever less flaming?
No. The lesbians they got out of there because they lickety split, and the gay couple they didn't make it because they were in their house packing their shit.
There you go. I thought my flaming thing was.
I don't get paid enough. That's it.
Oh, Maji, this
You
is
know, we could move on to this.
yes.
Who's this guy?
Who's this dude?
This is Mr. MD Bunker.
Boncher.
Well, don't say it like that. It makes him sound French. He wouldn't like that.
I thought it's. I'm pretty sure it's Boncher.
I feel like I've seen his books before. I don't know. Something
Resident
about
One,
it
how do
really
you say your last
resonates
name?
with me.
It's because the art also did your book, man.
Yeah, there may be two
There's a
reasons
cover
why
B.
it resonates with me.
Yeah, I haven't read. I started. Now that's a weird thing because I'm reading a book for release that he's doing here
two of
soon,
them.
and that it's
Definitely
the
cover
third book in
Bs.
the series, so it's a little weird just jumping into the third book instead of the first book. But with all that being said, the writing is very clear, and it's very easy to understand what's going on, which is what I don't like overly complicated stories, and especially in sci-fi, you get
What?
lost in the sauce a little bit.
I've been meaning to get into his books because I love the covers.
Oh yeah, no, and the writing's fun too. It's like there's there's like a robotic character, and he has he programmed himself to have an accent, and so they're talking like all Southern boys, and no, it's a fun time so far.
Yeah, they look really fun.
Yeah, no, it's kind of.
Now, which one are you in again?
Oh, what was it called? I have it here on my phone.
So which one is the
Waking
cover
Nightmare,
that his
Lucid
editors
Reality,
were
or
giving him
Dreams Within
trouble
Dreams?
about?
Probably lucid reality and the waking nightmares.
Waking Nightmares. Yeah. No, I'm on the Waking Nightmares, and that'll be book 3.
So,
yeah,
Kahuna,
what's up?
what reasons convince you to buy this book? What 2 reasons?
4 reasons. 4.
Are they pretty big reasons?
Or yeah, or the
Are they
mellow, round maybe?
Are they like D-sized reasons?
That's not decent.
No, that's more like triple.
Gravity-defying reasons.
Hold up, that's reaching G. Okay.
Are they gravity-defying reasons?
Well, to be fair, they were looking at me first, so you know. I just can't stop staring at these covers, man. Something about it. I don't know.
Something about it.
What the heck? Just
But yeah, no, I'm
boomering.
Yeah,
Please,
nope.
commercial break. Commercial break.
Is that a train? Was that in real life?
Jewish
or-
space
no,
lady.
that's
There you
on
go.
my end.
Oh, okay. But yeah, no. Even starting with the 3rd book, it's fun, pulpy kind of sci-fi. It doesn't take itself too seriously, but it's not
Oh
like.
yeah, you're
Oops.
zooming in, aren't you?
Oh,
My
no.
bad,
he
my
was looking
bad.
at
We
her
need that
eyes.
close
He was
up.
looking at her
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah, sure.
See,
Those are some
see,
No, I wasn't.
eyes.
I'm a
Look
dude.
at
I'm
the
looking
gun,
at her
too.
boobs.
Jesus fuck.
one's
That
bigger
looks
than
really
the other.
uncomfortable.
That suit is the real hero of this. That leather suit is actually the real hero of this story.
We didn't want to see what's his
Yeah,
name?
but it's
Gavin
not tight
Newsom.
enough. Because if it was tight enough, you would see the nipples.
But it's like armor.
Yeah,
Like
it's
actual
armor. I was
armor.
gonna say, it's
Yeah,
it's
but that's
armor.
what I'm saying. If it's
Latex
actually
Oh, so
actually-
he has an explanation. He says different artists. He had different
So-
artists. So this is obviously Neutron Bore,
Neutron
and then
Bore,
over
yeah.
there,
I was gonna
not
say-
Neutron Bore.
That's what I'm saying. Neutron Bore's a
So you're telling me
That's
they're
amazing.
correct boobies.
These are the canon boobies.
Yeah.
Hey, whenever this
They
is
work
a
as
fun story,
they
so
work as backup
whenever
weapons, yeah.
whenever Neutron Bore and I were going over the sketch for my villain and her lewd pose per
Assets,
se,
yeah.
yeah, her assets were just a cup or 2 size bigger, and I went, I'll have them sized down. Actually, that was the one instance where I suggested it.
Hold up. We had to correct.
I don't know
the,
if he's ever
statue
done that.
because we had to swap the tit sizes of the statue and Sirs.
Yeah, pretty much,
Oh, you guys just switched them?
more or less.
Pretty much, like the statues that were a little too small, Sirs was way too big.
A
Oh.
little too gravity defying.
It's like you tell him, I'd actually like them smaller, and Neutron's like, I've never done that before. Are you sure? I don't know if I
So,
can, actually.
It's as small as I
It'll
go.
ruin the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, he comes back, the whole image is completely, like, effed and not working anymore.
God damn it.
Damn it. Also, Neutron Bore, you are an artist whore. You are everywhere. Everybody gets a turn, man. Look at it. Look at all
You're
this
that
art.
good.
It's so good, man. Like, I never look at a Neutron Bore image and sit there thinking, it could have been better. And, like, maybe there's a way it could have, but I can't imagine it. It's
I
just...
think Billy Bob Sack is dying to say something.
Is he? Because you know what? He had the chance so many times, and
Because I can't say it until next Monday.
He's dying on the inside and the outside.
what? So your big reveal got delayed or something? Is that what happened?
Yeah,
Sounds like
I
it.
was the one who had to give him the news.
Also, hey, MD, do you want me to read the kind of prelude kind of chapter on this book? It kind of introduces the world and goes through all that. It's like a page and a half. It's
Hold
pretty
up.
short.
Hold up. You got to do it as Trump.
That's exhausting, man, but I can try.
We
Tim
can
Allen
do
said
that,
she'll
or we
knock
can-
herself out if she ever goes jogging in a sports bra on Earth.
Hold on,
I
wait,
can
you can
confirm.
either have
She's
a-
gonna
can
need to
you
borrow Sabrina's tactical jumper to go jogging.
Did you
Yeah,
realize
I look
either
at
have you do it as Trump or have
Okay,
Otter do it as
okay,
Eric
Tim.
Cartman.
Okay, Tim. Guess what? Sports bras are pretty fucking tight.
Well, I also
They
look
still
at
don't
those
work
Not-
sometimes.
I don't see
They don't
boobs
work,
there. I just see
but
back
they're
Tell us
problems.
about how that
pretty
doesn't
tight.
work, Imaji.
Huh?
Okay. MD has a condition. If you'd like, don't do it as Trump. LOL. Okay. So no
No,
Trump.
dude,
They're
as
in
Trump.
sports
Come
bra.
on.
Sports bras are fucking annoying.
It's only a page and a half. Come on.
Not as Trump. That's his rule. This book is not released yet, so be nice. The Dream Nebula. Long ago, after the 21st century, Earth was conquered by an evil power, Xiao the Eternal. The entire solar system was subsumed into his realm, the Dream Nebula. Every living being was meticulously captured and cataloged by his invasion and placed into suspended animation. When humanity was released again as Xiao's subjects, reality as they knew it was gone. There were no stars, no inky black vacuum of space. Even the sun was missing. Only the shredded wreckage of planets, moons, and asteroids, floating in an endless technicolor of clouds and perpetual winds, remained. Time marched on for the subjects of the Empire. They painfully rebuilt their cultures like bonsai in Zhao's hands. They shared their vassal nations with mechoids, sentient mechanical beings, new species of uplifted anthropomorphs, living AIs called datoids. In time, most of humanity obsessed over their lost history. Desires and hearts turned towards rebellion and the overthrow of the emperor. And freedom! All right, that's all I got.
Now, I wonder if there's anything I can read as Eric Cartman.
You said bonsai.
Oh,
Yeah,
Romeo.
bonsai.
Oh,
No,
Romeo.
like as a bonsai tree. That's what he. Yeah, basically like. Yeah, like you exist, but you exist to be shaped into whatever we need you to be, kind of thing. And so reality is very greatly altered.
Don't worry.
But,
When
well-
Frequency releases his second book, we'll get you to read the first like 5 or 6 paragraphs. Eric Cartman.
Oh, perfect.
I can read.
That's,
What was that? What was that?
That's in the world lore too.
Bonsai is also what you say when you drink sake too. Bonsai.
Bonsai!
No, but bonsai is what you shout when you're about to walk into the Marvels movie.
Do you like it?
Actually, I say Ali Akbar. Oh no, not on that island. I'd get like that. There's a military base there. I wouldn't make it 3 steps. Oh, and plus that movie. Thank you, Resident One. And plus that movie bombed well enough on its own. There was no need for. But yeah, no, like I like that little introduction really helped me kind of get in, like set my brain into the world as I started reading. Otherwise, I would have been a little confused by a couple things. But yeah, no, it's a fun world, and it's there's obviously quite a bit that has happened before it in the story. But the way it's written, you can kind of it's very pulpy. So like you mentioned, and you can kind of just hop in and start reading, which I really appreciate. So I'm excited to see where this story goes. And once it's done, I'm going to go back and buy the other 2 books.
So, Christian, how far
yeah,
are you
what's up?
getting into yours? Your short story or novella, whatever it's going to be.
About 2,500 words. Not very far yet. I've been having some trouble, mostly with time, because the way my life and schedule kind of works right now. I wake up at about 5 or 6. I go to work. I come home.
Oh my God, we're getting banned
Shush.
off of YouTube.
Shush. Oh, you're getting banned off of YouTube again?
Yeah, you're showing your titties, boy.
No.
He's always
Look, they even got us a new watcher. Oh, we lost them. Put your titties.
Oh no!
back out again.
Is this a hot tub stream?
Oh no, not the nip slip.
God damn it. Well,
I have no shame. It's fine.
well, Otter and Billy would like that.
Well, Otter especially. Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really Otter.
I think you really mean Billy Bob Sack. He told me about it.
Wait,
It's
what?
like he-
Hold up, you admit. Hold up.
Talking about you.
Christian is a witness. What did he say, Christian, that night?
Oh, I'm trying to remember. It was so funny, dude.
Hey, you're the one who keeps saying "fuck Christian." I'm like, oh, what? Oh. Like this is. I'm starting to sense a bit of a running theme here.
Hold up, I haven't said that in a long ass time. You can't even.
No, he
use that.
hasn't actually.
Number 2,
Yeah, a whole like week.
Christian is still a witness to that night.
Wow.
Yeah, I was there, man. You said you said multiple gay things that night, and you were so tired you didn't even realize it was too late.
Damn you, Freud.
There you go. Actually, hey, looking at Maji's little the Skyrim stream that she's doing, I think that the skill trees in Skyrim is a better game than Starfield. Just the stars that you see in that little portion. Better game than Starfield. It sounds like.
It's a lot of games better than Starfield.
many games.
So many games.
Many.
Majority of the games.
All the games, big beautiful games. And this
So
piece
vast.
of shit. It's not just bad. It's the worst. The worst there's ever been. The worst there ever will be.
I don't know.
I can't think
Lately,
of something.
games. I don't know. I haven't found a really good game that I really
Same.
get into.
I can't. There's that one like Lies of Pi or something like Lives of P or something came
Yeah.
out. There was supposed to be.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
I haven't even looked into it. I haven't looked into it yet, and I don't really care to because the modern scene is like turned me off to it. I'll look into indie games and see what's happening there. If it's like those little pixel
Oh, dude,
ones,
Squishy needs to finish
roguelites are kinda
his
fun.
freaking game.
Yeah, but I'm not pre-ordering any more games. Like I don't care if it's Elder Scrolls 6. I'm not pre-ordering that.
Actually, Tim, I know Otter's done some voice work on different things, and I have too. I worked with Ricky Rat on a couple of videos, and Otter, I know you've done some stuff too. I'm not sure what the extent of your kind of voice work is, but
Not much, really.
The only thing I might be convinced to pre-order is GTA 6. The trailer is coming out next month, so we'll see more on that.
I've never loved the GTA games. Never loved them.
I have. I've played them ever since I was
I boycotted
wee
the
little
pre-order.
lad.
No more pre-orders. That's what ruined
Nah.
it.
Yeah, the pre-orders is like something you can't get into these days. Because I mean, God, how
Unless
can
it's
you
an Iron
invest
Age
into
campaign,
something?
and then we do. Because I haven't had a single Iron Age campaign where like that was a Kickstarter or something of that nature or a pre-order where I did it and I regretted it. I've had some like where like maybe the book could have been better, but like I still got the book and it was still what was promised.
Hey, Billy Bob, I have been struggling with my computer's not cooperating with me. I've been trying to send him a link for like the last 5 minutes, and I just can't get it to work. Could you please?
Wait, just
Boomer.
add him to the Gilded, and then he can hop in right there with the link there.
No, I've been trying to. I don't know what's going on. I can't type right now. I bring up the Gilded.
How much have you smoked? How high
No.
are you?
Hi, how are
Not.
you?
I bring up the Gilded. As
It's
soon as
so
I hit,
nice.
if I hit keys, nothing types. But if I hit the letter M, it just minimizes.
What's
And then
his
I
name?
tried to type into a search
Oh,
bar,
you must have a bunch of
and
hotkeys on.
everything
Yeah.
just keeps jumping around.
Sounds
and
like you have a
opening.
hotkey activated, like the FN,
Yes,
the FN
you got a
something
bunch
or other.
of you got a bunch of
Click the
hotkeys.
FN button.
Did someone say
FN button.
Oh,
I've never.
should be, maybe that's what I have on my keyboard.
Oh, it's right.
Those are hotkeys.
I don't know. I've never noticed that before.
Now
That's
try
one
doing stuff.
spicy key. It's not just hot; it's real hot.
Nope.
Oh no!
Still
what's
doing it?
happening?
Yeah,
Let's see.
I still can't. Yeah, I can't type.
Let me see if I can send him the link.
I don't know if we can, but I'll.
Oh.
Can we add if we add him to the weekly wing it? He can just click the link.
Well,
in
I don't
there.
know what his username is.
Oh, I got it. I
And
got
it's
him.
his
I'll type it in.
author's name.
MD Boncher.
Yep.
Boncher,
I'll add him to our group
Bonker?
real quick.
It's Bonker. Bonk.
I'll just.
Oh,
just,
is that
Boncher.
who Resonate One is?
Yes.
Copy the link
Yeah.
and drop it in his
Okay, I can
DM.
copy
Okay,
it and
yeah.
drop it in there.
I added him to the group. Let's see. Link is
Oh shit! I done that in the wrong chat.
Bill Ways.
Now I'm
Wait,
trying
did
to
you
send
add?
you.
Did you add him to our?
No, I was
our
trying to
Dark
send you a
Augment?
private
He's in
message.
Dark
But
Augment.
can't even do
Yeah,
that.
you can play Dark Augment too. Get in there.
Okay, I added to the wrong.
Can he
fucking-
Can he handle? Yeah, can he handle the dark augment? He might be able. Actually, he can handle his wife. He can handle
We're
anything.
just a bunch of boomers.
Saki, yes, I have. I've never owned my own computer up until like a month ago, maybe. Yeah.
Don't
But
mess
Billy
with
Bob, you got the
them.
controls, right?
Yeah,
Is
I
that
added
him?
him.
Is
All right,
that
I'm
him right
gonna
there?
I know we're about wrap up time anyway, and I have to restart my system to be able to do anything here. I can't even type, so I'm gonna back out and reboot my computer, and I should be back in a moment.
Okay.
Okay, good luck.
You heard him. He'll be black in a moment. You gotta come back. Yo, what up, player? We're gonna get it in the stream up in here.
He's gonna wear an eye patch and call himself Nick Fury.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Black girl magic.
Whoa, what the hell just happened?
No, it's Black Girl Magic.
Am I live here?
You're kind of quiet.
We can
Your
hear
audio
you.
is really
Your
low.
audio needs to go up a bit.
Am I
Put
on
the mic
yet,
down
or-
your throat.
Yeah, you're on.
Just a black screen.
Yeah.
Hey, it's representative. It's fine. It's fine. There we go.
There it is.
Actually, I can't see his face because like all the comments being shared are blocking it, but it's fine. It's fine. There you go.
Yes. It's all right. Yeah, that's all. That's all right.
Yep, we have MD right here. He is black. That is at least his screen. And
I'm
we're just gonna
black.
move on,
It's
man.
Boncher. It is CH sound. Ch.
Boncher. It is Boncher.
Boncher. Yeah, it's
Boncher.
not as hard as people make it out to be.
Boncher.
Got it.
Boncher.
So
Yes, I like
MD
Boncher.
Bonker.
Oh,
Boncher.
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 Welcome to
Boncher,
France, my
French,
friend.
What does MD? My voice is cracked.
Smile
What does
for us,
MD stand
smile.
for?
yay! I'm smiling.
I want to see your teeth, son.
Oh, you don't want to see the rest of it. Trust me.
Smile up in
It
your
is
eyes.
like that.
Oh, we'll call it urban camouflage now. Oh wait, there you go. Hey, buddy.
Is that what I've been doing wrong?
Is that like an Afghan rug behind you? Is
Yeah,
that what
nice
that
rug.
is? It's
It's
pretty
an
cool. actually.
Arab rug of some sort. Hold on.
Oh, that's what I was right. That's cool. Yeah, I actually like that. That's cool.
Yep. With apparently, what do they call it? The Star of Melchizedek on there. So
Yeah, no, we can see you now, buddy.
okay, I wasn't gonna do it, but all right.
And he's back.
Yeah.
Guess who's back? Back.
No longer
In
black.
the mess.
Black.
Okay.
What does MD stand for?
That's just my initials.
Matthias. No, wait, I can't say that.
GG close, dude. GG close.
Yeah.
Mitchell,
Well, I'm
did
glad you did a good job reading that there, Kahuna.
Oh, thanks, man. I have trouble. Like every now and again, a word will come up, and when I'm reading, like live reading, I'm like, oh crap, I'm gonna say it wrong. I can feel it.
Best thing
So
to
how
do
do you
is
how do you
just
see the
roll with it.
conqueror's name? Is it Xiao?
Zhao the Eternal.
Okay,
Zhao.
so I was right about there. Yeah, no.
Yep.
Zhao the Eternal. No, I love that idea. Like basically he conquered everything, and now everything kind of just lives in the shadow of what he allows.
It comes from the fact that I said, I'm sitting here one day watching Flash Gordon folding laundry, and I said, I really miss Ming the Merciless. Max von Sydow made that character just so much fun. And I mean, in the past, Ming the Merciless is just this absolutely classic kind of diabolical villain. Ooh, big baddie. And of course, he's slightly incompetent. Otherwise, Flash would have been snuffed a long time ago. But I started with the question of, hey, what if Ming the Merciless had won? What would Earth and everything look like? And I went, okay, net logical extrapolation. And I'm sitting here watching that absolutely acid trip of production that they put together for that movie. And he and I said, well, he'd probably tear the planets apart. And, he talks about how they'd be satisfied with less. Well, ta-da. But then I said,
here's less, yeah.
yes, here's less for you, but you lived. But there's actually a big backstory to Zhao and who he is and what he's doing and everything that hopefully I will get to that, because I originally intended to write this as short stories. Just, the quick little...
It kind of feels like that. It's very pulpy because I hopped into the third story, and with the little prelude there, the one I just read, I was able to hop in and kind of pick up mostly what's happening, no problem. It was very easy to just jump into.
Well, the
So,
covers
guys, when it
alone
comes out,
kind of
buy
give
his
that
book.
away.
Hmm?
You see the covers, and I just immediately think, oh yeah, this is like pulp era fiction here.
I call it pulp punk at this point because it takes all the classic pulp styling and slams it together with all the modern punk stuff. So cyberpunk, nanopunk, biopunk, all put together. So that's exactly. I would love to have a Queen score to go with this. I
Pulp
actually
pump on dope.
It's very punky.
Welcome to Hedge.
Hey, it's the Hedge.
Now, does anybody know where that comes from?
What?
White,
I missed
white
it.
punks on dope.
I've
No,
heard it.
I
I've heard
can't.
that before, but I
Yeah,
can't
that's an old Tubes song. The Tubes.
Okay.
Phoebe Waybill.
Long way time ago.
Sounds niche.
Sorry, my cat Sam was deciding he was going to be interviewed.
Oh, just kick him. That's what I did with my cats. No.
No, he gets shooed away. He loves doing this at this time of night. He'll sit on the floor next to me and just meh, 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 meh.
Man, I'm telling you, if you're gonna get a cat, you have to dog train your cats. That's the only way cats are tolerable.
We have 4.
4?
I'm sorry.
4
Yep.
cats?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Bro.
Two.
Time together, they'll entertain each other.
Yeah, exactly. Well, 3 of them are siblings. The one of them was sort of thrust upon my wife. So we have 3 Maine Coon mixes and 1
Oh, nice.
Himalayan that has lost her cat card because she's scared of a laser pointer.
What?
Oh no,
That's so funny, dude.
That's embarrassing.
DUMM stupid. The cat is so dumb.
Well,
But,
mine
yeah,
likes to lick plastic.
so do some of ours. We're just waiting for him to drop dead because he swallowed something. Yeah, and there he is over on the floor rolling around like, I'm cute.
Yeah, I used to have a cat like that. Her name was Butterscotch, and she used to eat everything out in sight.
That's Sam.
Well, you know how she died? She died because when she became an outdoor kitty, she decided to eat some fertilizer.
No,
That's a terrible way to go.
Cats usually have good instincts too, which is
Oh, she was the dumb one. Like her brother Tigger was always catching stuff outside, bringing us all kinds of things, and and he lived longer than she did, even though they're the same age. So basically, she was the dumb one, and he was the smart one.
Survival of the smartest.
We had this cat named Bear Claw, and he was a small-bodied cat, like small head, like right about this big, like tiny cat.
Oh.
But he weighed in about 26.5 pounds.
Oh, very cool.
He was enormously overweight, and we finally figured out like we took away the self-refilling tower, but then he started eating all the cat food of the neighbors, and so he didn't end up losing any weight. And then later, like he fell off a fence and he was screaming. My dad was about to give him the old shovel treatment, put him out of his misery, and he stopped. So he took him to the vet, and he's like, "What's wrong with him? Like, what happened? Did something get in?" He's like, "No, he's just fat. Too fat. It's all fat. Too fat." Like,
well, our cat.
So is there something wrong with him? Yeah, he's like, I already told you, son. He's too fat.
He's a chonker.
I'm like, yeah, that's not like. Is there something medically wrong with him? He's like, yeah, I told you, son. He's too fat. Bro, we need advice.
That boy is thick.
Yeah, our cat.
Damn boy, he's thick.
Our cat Lizzie, who is Sam's sister, she's built like a bulldog, and she weighs 26 pounds as well. Oh yeah, sure. All she has to do is turn the feet sideways, and you're like, that's an English bulldog in a cat suit.
Sitting on the cow, and that like she hears a noise like.
Could you imagine an English bulldog with the agility of a cat?
I've seen it.
No.
Yeah, no. My buddy Jay, he used to have whatchamacallit. He had a French bulldog actually, and its siblings were like the 3 other dogs they had were all Rhodesian Ridgebacks.
Oh, dear Lord!
So this French bulldog it was like a short king, like like those 5'4" guys who go to the gym and like bench press like 400 pounds.
Lord Farquaad.
Yeah, he was so thick that he fell on his back. He was too thick to roll back up onto his feet again.
Oh man, he was like a super bully, but in French bulldog form.
I know. He almost kept up with the Ridgebacks. He did his best with legs like this long.
Sorry, Kitty just doesn't look like he wants to be on camera.
Yeah, it's like
Wrangler, I could have sworn for a second there was like a void right next to you.
Yeah, it looked like it for a second.
It's like a little blot in reality or something.
This strange little haze, you could say.
Yeah.
Feline shaped black hole.
Yeah.
Didn't think we
Break
were
out the
worthy to see it.
From which no light could escape.
The blackest hole. Big, beautiful black hole.
It's fuzzy.
Dear Lord.
What?
You're going to hell for that one.
That's not a black hole. I know it looks like a singularity. That's just the remains.
Sorry, African American hole, whatever.
No, that's my date.
Oh, whoa.
We only
Oh,
have
wow.
we only have the best black holes.
All four of them.
What is him saying? Sucky's being.
Wow. I think we've just broken. I think we've broken Kahuna's brain.
Oh, bro. Sorry. Holy crap. Anyway. Ugh.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
it's that
Snow.
time.
Yeah,
It's
we're
just
still
like
on. We're
the-
tormenting ourselves.
We're talking about black holes.
Black holes, yeah.
Keeping Wrangler up all night.
Of course, we're still on
You
it.
get a bunch of East Coast.
Oh no, did we lose
He's
Wrangler?
on here tonight, I think.
No,
Yeah,
he's still
Storm
here.
Crow left, but
Yeah.
yes, where?
What? No, Stormcrow? No, he left.
Yeah, he left a while back.
Yeah, a while back.
He bailed.
Otter, you're East Coast, though, right?
What is it?
You're Eastern time, right?
Lollipop.
Lollipop, lollipop.
I'll still
I'm
never
sorry, say
forget
that
that.
one more
They
time.
used
My
to-
hearing is
Otter,
not the
he's
best.
asking if you're East Coast. Yeah, he's on East Coast.
Yeah, I'm East
Yeah,
Coast.
so is Maria, I believe. Virginia is Eastern, right?
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
slightly.
so
east of
I'm
me.
not the only one tonight.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
yeah,
Florida.
Everybody lives in Florida, like Texas, a little bit East Coast, and then like there's 3 people in Washington. Like me, I'm one of them. Tenkage and like Maji.
West Virginia.
And we're all like super. Like I'm kind of centralish area. Maji's in Canada. She's basically Canadian.
Yeah, she's in Canada.
And then Tenkage, like he lives basically in Idaho. So it's like,
Oh.
gosh darn it. Yo, Snow, you're back.
Herman's in
Oh,
the Bay State, so
I couldn't
or
stay
not
away.
Bay State. Yeah,
We have too
Yeah.
many people on. I don't think you're gonna.
he's a
allow it.
troll.
The
And
magic
he
method.
is gay in the Bay.
And Virginia.
I
Yeah.
think
Snow.
we're at our limit now.
Yep, 10. Oh, we got the queen.
It's me. I love you. You're right here, right now. I have to find an avatar though. It's like really
How was
welcoming
John A.
the
Douglas's
queen of
stream?
the Iron Age,
No.
RH Snow.
Dude, y'all, that was the most epic thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life. I cannot begin to tell you how excited I was when you sniped your own stream.
That was
The
pretty cool.
sniping of the sniping was so amazing.
We,
It was
we
the
were
best.
watching
nice
that. We
clip.
were watching their stream where they were
RH
talking
Snow.
about what we were doing on our stream. It was
You were like a multiversal traveler, and you caused an incursion.
I
He's
know
a
it. I feel
multi-purple
like I should have
traveler.
died or something. Like maybe I should have been passing.
I'm pretty sure we just split the timeline somehow.
You
yeah.
can't
No,
die. You,
actually, no. RH Snow came in like the Black Marvel in the Marvel, and like he's like pulling the universe back together now. No.
no,
I feel better now.
she can't
no.
die. She's too famous.
No,
oh yeah.
no.
Oh yeah.
fuck
That's
you.
that's true too. She
No,
went
you're
through. She went
famous.
through the portal. She went through the portal, got stuck on the other side in a different dimension, and they had the ugliest beast CGI I have ever
Dude,
seen.
it was so awesome.
It
His
was-
first stayed still
oh.
when he moved.
What?
Yeah, no. If
Like,
he's not moving, he looked like the design was great. The animation was.
He'd lock, and then all of a sudden his fur would go whoop.
Really? You're kidding me? Wow.
Well,
it was like delayed, and then her mom was there for. Oh, never mind. I'm not getting into that. That was
Please
nonsense.
Right.
I am deliberately
warping.
ignorant of it, so please leave me ignorant of this.
Have all of
MD,
you
the-
seen Kahuna do his warp?
My
I
what?
want to see it. What? What?
A
what?
warp.
Have you guys seen when Kahuna jumps through a reality?
No.
Oh yeah, no, where he's on his stream and or where he's on his YouTube.
Yeah,
and he does it.
I'll show you the Kahuna warp.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Frequency. Mine is worse than yours. Mine is Earth Day. The most hippie fucking dumb shit is on my birthday.
I actually that would be cooler than Valentine's Day, all right?
No.
I actually don't mind the hippie shit. I'm an amalgamation of a hippie, a redneck,
Oh,
and a
look
nerd.
at Christian.
Kahuna, did you just warp to another reality?
We just
Oh,
briefly
God,
saw the
you need to go to
time
your
vortex.
computer,
folks.
Ring.
When we talk about going down the rabbit hole, we don't mean literal.
Yes, that's what it looked like. That's what my brain looked like last week.
I was like, somebody toss him a mushroom quick.
Trippy's gonna be watching the stream like, whoa, what the fuck did I just take?
Oh, that's great, man.
Whoa,
And,
what the
and
fuck
hell,
did
you
you
don't
just do,
even have to
man?
go to an old video to see that. If you're just paying attention on this stream, I've dropped that camera
Yeah,
at
what,
least
3 times now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
You should
But
have clipped the.
that other
you
one
should've
was the
clipped
best
the-
one. That just looked the greatest.
Oh, it
You
looks
should have
great.
clipped
Yeah.
the chair one where he almost fucking slung his.
Oh,
shit
where I
across
spun in the
wall.
chair doing the "F you, I was right" thing, and then like almost took my entire setup down with me.
Not the
I need
most
to
humble.
find a way to set up the camera so I can stand up. I have too much energy when I'm streaming with such cool people like this.
You need to use a tripod.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
you need.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Saying
No,
you
that would
don't
work.
have a
Good
tripod.
investment.
Christian.
You can make like one of those rigs that like goes right out in front of you and has the camera on it. So
Oh
it's
yeah,
pointed back at you.
do the zoom, like move forward and zoom back kind of thing.
No, there's they
I
have
would show you my tripod, but I don't even know where it is right now.
no they
Your
they
wife-
have
It
they
was
have
crunchy.
some rig that like it's like goes around your shoulders and
Oh, I've
pushes
seen those.
out.
Yeah. Actually, for me, for the way I move around when I stream, that might
Yeah,
actually be
there
a
you go.
better idea.
He's
I
got
think that
one.
would be funny. I
And
think that
then-
would be great.
And
Yeah,
then
but this
Is that for
works
a
lot
that's
better
for a
in the
laser
garden.
level Wrangler.
yeah, but then
No,
we can all
it's
get
like-
motion sick watching you.
Yeah, no, that'd be awesome.
Someone say lasers.
Lasers. Space
Uh,
lasers.
No, your traditional
You
tripod
can push the button.
tripod has
It's
the
got power
little.
button.
I got
so,
dumber just seeing that.
so if you got a webcam that's got one of those little screw, then it'll work.
Yeah, no, I like my webcam. It's actually a pretty good quality for how much it costs.
Yeah,
It's
what I'm
only like
saying is,
70
if
bucks.
you look at the bottom of it, it might have. If it has one of those
Wait,
little
don't make me
screws,
dizzy.
you might be able to screw it into a regular tripod.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
Yeah, no, I see it.
What?
You see
Kahuna.
that? Oh my gosh, I see.
Scared.
Great, I needed to see up that nostril. My life is now
Extreme
complete.
close up.
God damn it.
Whoa.
Dude, blow your nose.
the ASMR stream.
I think we've officially hit the point of exhausted.
That was heinous, dude.
That's gonna be clipped.
Hold up. If you just put your camera 2 inches lower, we'd have an amaranth string, you know?
No, please don't.
Kahuna, the
Sorry,
ultimate
anyone
e-girl.
have donations or no, fine.
There's going to be no super chance for this one.
Hey,
Start selling bathwater, Kahuna.
Oh, I already
If we're-
tried
if
that.
we're gonna make
It works in other
Yeah,
countries, just not
okay.
America.
If we're gonna make
Okay,
it that
Tim, wait
kind of
up.
stream, then let's put something worth looking at.
What?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
That, how did you go from
tremendous
bathwater to freaking Black Knight's book?
Somebody made an amaranth comment.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No, these are
Oh.
much finer, much greener.
That's right.
Speaking
I'm
of which, I just
I
started
grew up on
reading
Star Trek, so
Secrets
I'm all
of
into
Lost.
the green girls.
Hey,
Speaking
what
of
was that,
which-
Otter? What was that?
I just started reading Secrets of Lothoria earlier today.
Oh, did you
Oh,
really?
nice.
Yeah, so I'm hoping to get a review up for that one next week. This week I'm hoping to have the review for Anwin done for Radio Retro Future.
Oh my gosh,
okay.
you've got so much
That's-
you got to read, honey. That's
Speaking
a lot of work.
Speaking of,
Honestly,
He's got a book
it's
out.
feeling pretty nice just getting back into reviews. I need to get myself into kind of a steady schedule. Reviews are the perfect thing for that.
I need arc reads.
Speaking of
dude.
Radio Retro Future, we should be able to be on with him Wednesday at noon
Ooh.
Eastern. So
Oh, very
I'd love
cool.
to catch it, but
anybody
I
on the
don't
channel who
know if I
wants
can
in
make
on that,
Yeah.
by all
I'm
means.
working.
By the
I
way,
I-
yeah, mentioning Anwin there, Bambo is in the other room right now working on the prototype doll for him.
Oh, nice.
really?
Yeah, no, I've seen her work, man. She does some
Yeah.
really cool stuff,
Okay.
man. That's
Oh
so
yeah,
cool.
hold on a second. What? No.
You talking about me?
You
Stop
talking
talking
shit?
crap about me.
No,
Get off
she
the
was wondering
internet.
if I was talking to Bonsart.
I will
Something
F
to
you
find
up.
out.
Oh yeah.
No,
Savage.
no, she
Just us
no,
goofs.
she's not gonna mess me up.
I
Yeah,
know, I know.
The only thing
That's
is,
plot armor.
Wrangler, is that I have work at noon. Otherwise, I would definitely be
Yeah,
on there.
I would.
I was
From LA.
Like Monday night's one of the only nights I can actually
work
like
is
hop
work,
on here.
but I was really hoping to have you on because I know you've read both his books.
Yeah. I'll have to see if I can do anything about that.
No, work is more important. I get that. You don't want to mess up.
No, or you will skip work and you will be at that live stream.
That's right. You're gonna.
Yes,
your
you tell
family
your
will
boss
die, but
they want me on the weekly wing it. I'm sure your boss will completely understand. But
Yeah, I'm sure he'll definitely
This is
understand.
the next Joe Rogan podcast, man. I need to be there.
I know.
Come on, bro.
This is like the party that happens. This is the party that happens, and I had to be back here. It's like,
That's what's prevented me from being on so many of Bonsart's streams is that whenever he's streaming, I'm always at work at that time, so I pretty much have to take off.
Where does he live, actually? Is he UK or is he like...
No,
Oh, okay.
Dude, I have to be on there. I'm like the Cartman reference. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, guys. So anyway,
That's pretty good.
Speaking of,
Good night. Have a great night, man.
Speaking of Cartman,
yeah.
I magically got a book in the mail yesterday by a guy who can sound like Cartman. I don't know where it came from.
And Jay Otter.
Yeah, for some reason he has some sort of animal furry pen name. I don't get it.
everybody is doing that now.
Pen names?
What, gay otters?
No.
I
mean,
It's like when
all
Paul
Iron
Van-
Age books must contain homosexual, furry, long river rats.
River weasels.
Snow,
Oh my God.
Leave beavers alone.
Snow,
I'm
are you
not touching-
referring to people using a screen name as a pseudonym?
Yes. Yeah, like yeah, they're known to plume. For instance, Mage Leader just came out with one. Lord Otter came out with his.
Razorfist goes by his screen name, I believe.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But people kind of know. Like, it's kind of tricky because people kind of know. Like, when you're a certain size, people kind of know who you like, what your name is too. So it's
Yeah.
And it makes sense in this digital age where people know you by a screen name, so you're going to attach your products to your public persona.
Yeah, when you get to that place, and that's what's so different now because there's several of them. Black Knight being one of them. And people,
I was
Yeah,
considering publishing as Wrangler
yeah.
at one point.
It's like I yeah. Oh, what was it?
I think that only me. I don't know. RH, is that a pseudonym or is that yours?
It's actually those are actually my initials because I was
only two doing this.
yeah, no, Rebecca is actually my name, but Rebecca Snow sounds like a romance writer. And
It does, yeah.
it was like Rebecca Snow, and I need to make a bodice ripper, open for that sort of thing. But so I ended up. But I was like, I actually drove it by my kids, and I was like, if you were wanting to read an action adventure, dystopian thing, would you read it? But you just saw the author name. If they see Rebecca, they're gonna think, oh man, it's another middle-aged Karen writing a book. And I was like, I didn't want to do that.
Dang.
I know, and so I was like, I've done RH.
Roll
No,
that shade.
I know, and so I was like, no, I wanted people to read, my story, and so I was like, okay, I'll just put RH. And for a long time, they didn't see my avatar. They didn't know I was a woman. Everybody thought I was a dude.
DC Fontana.
It's like,
man.
yeah, this dude RH Snow, he's writing about this post-apocalyptic situation.
No, it's for real.
A
That's
man
for real.
takes advantage of this poor little thing.
Well, I told you before the stream started. I looked up Maji-chan on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, the Maji-chan on YouTube is a Wiccan that specializes in potions and alchemy. So
I know.
Same person, same.
So there's two Maji-chans on YouTube at least.
Like looking at it.
No, there's about 4 or 5.
All right. Well,
But,
there is
language
actually
are.
something that I have published under Saki Leo. I did it.
Oh, no way.
Well, yeah, I did. Because the character that I have when I open up my logo that does the whole crunch sound and everything and all.
Oh yeah.
You're talking about the elf or the
little baby with the meat.
Oh, wait, no,
Yeah.
no, I thought you were talking about Elf.
Her name is Lynn, and she's actually in a series called Nocturnal Orphans. It's actually on Webtoons. It's only 13 chapters, and I never finished it.
What?
Get cracking. Get cracking.
Honestly, I was working things out, testing things out, and it's actually got 13 chapters on it, and it's still on Webtoons. Because
Sweet.
it was part of a series that I was gonna have as a preview until my final one that I was actually gonna release. But it was just I had a hard time keeping up with it. I really did. I had a hard time keeping up doing all of those. And it was just like hard to meet the timelines and everything like that with that. And so after a while, I just had to stop. I've been wanting to try to get stuff situated, and that's one of the reasons why I want to buy the art gallery, because I want to get to the point where I have money coming in, like I can rent space out and stuff like that. So then it'll give me that freedom where I can work on things, without being so worried about financial at the same time. Because it was like really difficult to do everything by myself when I was doing it like that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
could see that.
especially when you work a full-time job too, it changes the game. Like right now, I don't know how I'm gonna write as much as I want to do, just because I'm trying to do YouTube. I'm trying to learn how to do everything on the PC and trying to do my work, take care of my kids. Like I'm not available to do anything at night until about 9:00, 9:30 maybe.
It's all a time budget.
Well, see, I think part of the thing is that you kind of have to like pick your battles. You either want to write or you want to get on YouTube, but you probably won't be able to do both.
It's
Not well. I think that for me, because that's one of the things, and who knows, it's like finding the time to write. And so every night, every day, I'm trying to write. But then if you get on the socials, and like Herman is like some sort of machine. He's everywhere, and
He's
I'm like,
everywhere,
how do you do
yeah.
this? And so, but it is hard because you sort of have to pick and choose.
Well, yeah, because it was
it's
writing,
real easy.
it was
Very
doing
hard.
the art for it, it was doing the
Yeah.
layouts, all of that. It was everything like that. And it was when I originally did it. It was my first time ever doing graphic designs, like first
it's
time
so-
digital art, because I was
Uh-huh.
so used to traditional art. So because I got this fancy tablet that I barely ever use.
Yay.
But I do more traditional art than anything, and so like I was using it because I was getting used to drawing using that tablet traditional art, because
It is.
it's a
I
lot more
can't get it.
control.
I can't
Is that why
do
you
it.
have a lot of hand-drawn illustrations in your book, Snow? Because
Yes.
digital.
Well, actually,
sucks?
I did 125 pencil illustrations for the
So
series.
many of them.
Wow.
They're so
I know.
good too.
You think they're okay? Because I always feel so
I love
self-conscious
them.
about
No.
my art. I have
No,
such a
no,
hard
they're
time.
great. I love
No,
your style.
yeah.
Yeah.
The only bad part is that it comes in a little bit faded because it has
Yes,
to go.
because
It's like a
it's very,
copy of
very
a copy.
Yeah, it's like
So
it is. It looks like it ends up. It's the graphite. It's actually I worked with just like a number 2 pencil and paper, and so I had 125 of these things. Well, and I said famously, y'all know I'm losing my eyesight, so I just
Yeah.
now switched over to Procreate, and so I can make it really big and I can work on it with the bright backdrop, and it has made a big
nice.
difference for me. But it sort of changed my style a little bit, and so I'm a little worried about it because I put that out with Trail of Travail, and I actually put a statement out on it that on my, and this is what YouTube is for me. And it's you can write, and so I write my book and I illustrate that. But then for YouTube, I just sort of do blurbs. So I'm not really a big channel. I've got maybe 200 people max. I mean, I think I've got like 180 or something now, 190, something like that.
I don't
But
even have
I
a
just
YouTube
put out,
channel, so way to go.
I just put out little blurbs, and I just put out little things, and people watch it because they're sweet and they like me. But I'm not going to ever be a big YouTuber because I can't devote myself to that. Just that part of getting the artwork done and getting the writing done, and then when you start to put in that learning curve of doing Procreate. Are you using Procreate, Maria?
Using what, dear?
Procreate.
I
Or
don't know
what art program are you using?
I use Affinia Designer and Photo, and I use also Kira, I think, because I use a couple of them, and then I also have Manga Bong Reader that I found that I use too, because I like their way of doing some of the art.
Some of the way the tools are set up, kind of thing.
Yeah. So.
Well, there's so many things out there. Like, I was doing some shopping for like some editing software for my PC recently, just looking around, seeing what's out there. There's so much out there, man. It's gonna be like, I'm so, like, as hard as it is to do it on my phone, I'm so used to doing it on my phone.
That is, it's you get to where you're used to doing things one way, and that's
Yeah,
really
pretty
what
much.
Yeah, so me learning how to use Procreate, like I'm trying to get finished with my next novel this month so I can work on the illustrations next month because I usually bang them on all at once, like 30 of them in 30 days, something like that. And so I'm sitting here going, I finally got that part down. I can sort of move forward with it. And at the same time, I'm like really nervous. Like, well, what if people don't like the new ones? What if they don't like them compared to the old pencil? It's sort of scary. I have ones on my website, but it's just sort of spooky. And yeah, look, taking on the new technologies, it is a learning curve, and it actually takes longer than me just sitting down with a pencil. But it's just gotten to where it's so much harder for me to see what I'm doing on the paper that it's like I have to. It's like I make a circle. And I'm like, yay, it looks good. And then I look at it later. I'm like, holy crud, that's not right. And so I guess I'm just gonna I need to put out, like, I have, like, some people have beta readers. I need to have like beta lookers. I don't know, beta arters. So that way they'll tell me.
Well, I'll have you know, RH. I'll have you know, RH Snow, that your books are officially added to my to be read list for reviews.
That is the best squee.
Both your book and Herman's book.
I was looking at my Goodreads earlier. It's what I use for tracking what I've read this year, and I don't have everything on there yet. But I'm looking around. I'm like, I need the percentages of books, like normal books versus IronAge books, to be different than what it is, because there's not a. I need to basically just spend more time reading IronAge books, is what I'm figuring out looking at this thing, because I've read almost like, just for that I've tracked, I need to add maybe 7 or 8 more, but I've read 68 books that I've tracked this year.
The toughest balance for me is I want to read IronAge books, but I also want to read some older literature too, to try and get a nice balance between old and new.
Yeah.
And striking that balance is tough. But I think I've got a pretty decent system in place. It's pretty much devoting anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour a day reading one, and then another 30 minutes to an hour reading the other.
Oh,
So it gives me
wow.
a nice balance.
But yeah, I mean, like me, I had to make those hard decisions about giving up on, stopping that stuff for a while, because it's like I live alone. I don't have family members to depend on or nothing. So for me, it's about stable income and everything like that and all.
Yeah.
And I have to be able to focus on my day job more than that, because it's just, I have
It's
to
your
keep income
livelihood,
about
yeah.
it. Yeah, it's my
Yeah.
livelihood.
Yeah.
And part-time jobs were not cutting it. Like little part-time jobs here and there was not cutting everything what I needed to do, and it was making things difficult because I eventually need to get out of this area. This
Yeah, we talked
area
about
is
that. It's
not
no fun.
helping me at all, because
oh wow,
I see all these art pieces I have. They don't get accepted into the art galleries over here in Richmond.
Oh
My
wow.
art does not.
I've
get
seen your
accepted.
art. It's too bad though. You do. I like your style. You have some cool uses of color. And...
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
you got
I
the
mean,
screen, you can show them off now.
what's that? Oh, well, I got a lot of them packed up in boxes right now, and some of them are packed in bubble wrapped.
Oh my gosh.
Because I'm in the middle of packing and moving and everything and all. But with my new place, I plan to make the living room into a library and actually have the display
That a
some art
girl.
on the wall.
Yay!
Because all my media and everything is going to be in my office space, so there's no reason for I'm not going to have this traditional living room, like couches and TV and stuff like that. No, because I got a little television on my desk that I use as a monitor.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I'm like going, that's going to be in the office space anyway. So the living room's going to be a library set up with my art displays on the walls and stuff like that.
You are
And again,
absolutely living the artist life then. That is so fun.
I mean, it's only me living alone, and the house I'm going to get is most likely going to be a 2-bedroom apartment, a 2-bedroom house.
Oh,
so
sweet.
I'm gonna have a bedroom for myself, and then I'm gonna have the office space for all my digital equipment. So I'll have like the 2 desks set up next to each other, and I plan to I want to network my digital my graphic design laptop
with my desktop computer. So I want them on the same network. So it'll be easier for me because like right now, whenever I'm going switching back and forth, I gotta switch hard drive off of each other, take one the external hard drive off of that into that, and I'm like, it's annoying.
The fuck
Wow.
was that? Sorry, Snow.
What?
That's
She was
the
feeling
when you have to do work.
Understanding.
That's when you
what
do
that
have to do
was.
shit. Lots of work. Lots and lots of work. Is
Yeah, that part.
I have enough
Yeah.
room in my box for my PC here. If I ever need have some memory issues, I think it shouldn't be that hard just to get an internal hard drive and just add to it. There's lots of room in there.
Yeah, there's.
I
I
want to get one of those
external
I want to
to
get
save
one of
up all
those
the
external
videos.
towers because I want that on
Yeah.
I want to have like one of those big towers where it can help run both computers. So and be on a smooth network. So maybe something like I don't know, like 15 terabytes or something like that.
Oof.
Oh wow.
I thought I was rocking it somewhere around 3.
Yeah, say like that. Like it's hard to tell with this camera, but there's inches of space all over the place.
Oh wow.
Like so.
Wow.
Oh wow.
It'll be like I paid a lot for it, but the setup it's more than sufficient for anything I need to do.
No, it looks great.
I need to work on the
I'd be
competence on
flying
it.
up for doing AI art, so and experimenting with the local installed
different
GPUs.
tools.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
real.
Yep. Nope, that's me. That was me.
Wow.
But I offered up if you guys are interested. I compose music for my books, and so I have a whole bunch of it for.
You didn't
for
tell me
Nebula.
that. Man, you
Dude.
gotta sell yourself, man. Prostitutes.
Well, I
Wait,
didn't
never
get
mind.
a chance to.
That
No,
is awesome.
that's awesome.
now
What's
your chance.
You got
So
your links
here's-
in there?
I don't have anything posted at this time for the music, but no, I'm sorry. I haven't figured out how to post it in a way that I can be monetized for it.
Damn it, man.
No,
I know.
I-
I'm not that smart. SMRT, that are me.
You only have the
Um,
best music, only the best music that will go with the art.
Well, yeah, you can put up the cover then. And here, I'll play what this is the theme that I wrote for the entire series.
Oh my gosh.
Is that the series I'm reading?
Yeah, yep. I
That's
actually
sweet.
have a theme song that I kind of did for that book too.
Uh-huh. Oh, awesome.
So I get inspired, I write music. So I crawled up 3 songs. One is Holly's theme. That's the lady with the bountiful pontoons on the front.
Oh, okay.
Yes, my fetish femme fatale gun bunny. And I
Or as
made
I
her
like to call them, power ups.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If your wife was here, she'd be like, based on me. No.
There was discussions on that. Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Hey, we made.
She's like,
we have, we have Holly-
MD, we have to be realistic. We have to make them smaller for the cover. All right.
No, no, she's going behind this. When I talked to Neutron Boy, I said you can go bigger, and he's like,
Oh wow. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Well, remember this: the whole purpose on her appearance is it's deliberate. She did this to herself because men have a hard time shooting something that they find beautiful, and that gives her that split second to blow
He's
their.
not
head.
wrong.
Nope.
It's what we call character growth, quite literally.
Well, anyway, here's the
She
theme
really
then.
grew as a character.
Oh, you bet. Anyway, here's the theme for you.
Oh yeah.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Yep.
What program is this?
It's Propeller Head's Reason.
It is pretty. Sweet.
I'm sure StreamYard's compressing the hell out of it and it's not doing justice, but it sounds
It's not,
really
but even
good.
with that, like having read the first portion, maybe like not quite halfway of the book, that the third book in the series, it suits it really, really
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Dude.
Have you considered having that be music for like the book trailer or something like that?
Yeah, I just haven't had the time or the skill to put together a book trailer for it. That's been what's killing me that way.
Yeah, I understand.
What I want to do, I want to do it for the omnibus essentially. Yes, next spring, late spring, we are going to take all 3 books and put them together into one hardcover with
that's
extra
badass.
with extra short stories to go with it. And we are going to try to get some help on how to do a Kickstarter for funding the audiobooks. So we're gonna try and do that, and I'll possibly work through Find My Voice or something like that.
That is so awesome.
No, it's so good, dude. And like we're starting to see a few more audiobooks in the Iron Age. Like Shad, he was always like he always went with the audiobook route, but he was always kind of a bigger YouTuber, so it didn't seem that unfeasible. But like AC is getting his done right now.
Herman does.
Freaking
his.
McCoppin had
Yes,
his
Herman
and was
is the king.
excellent. Herman has his audiobooks, and like he had them pretty much right away. Like when I first found out about his stuff, and those
Why,
books are
yes,
freaking
yes,
great
I
as well.
do.
Yes, he does.
should,
He has me totally beat.
Maybe
The
you should
hedge
hit
has
up,
entered the chat.
Maybe you should hit up Skunk's workshop, and he could help you throw a trailer together for your book.
Really?
Yeah,
oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
No, Skunks is down with it, man. He's so talented, man. It's irritating.
I need help. I've got to
It's in
get
the
my
building, yeah.
audiobooks done. And I just, for my music, I wrote a whole ton of music. Because actually, okay, I'm actually a musician. And if you actually look up, you asked about my name. If you look up Rebecca, I'm going to say this on here. It's going to get on the internet. Rebecca Hancock Snow. I'm actually, that's why my initials are right there. But that's actually, if you look up that name, it
That's
actually goes
our
back to
spirit
a
animal.
singer. And that's me, because that's my brother is actually Wayne Hancock, Thomas Wayne Hancock. And or Wayne the Train. And so he's actually known in
Nice.
some circles. And so I sang with him back in like the 90s and 2000s.
very cool.
So I have a couple of 3 out there that are just like, I never made any money or anything. But so that's another reason I was like, okay, I'm just keeping my name. So when I decided to write my own stuff, I was like, I just threw up the most garbage recording that I could find. I just literally wanted to just record it. Well, I didn't realize I would someday actually have like people that would watch the YouTube. So so I do have my music that was done by my daughter's band, which is really cool. And I have it for my trailer, but the rest of it is like just the dregs. It's like, I just put the song up there just so I could get a real live version of it. So I would know what the song sounds like, because they're all over the books. And so
Yeah,
I
that's
had to have music. So now it's like, all I have are these garbage takes that I did of my music. People are like, are you sure you're a musician? I'm like, I did it on an iPhone in the middle of a storm or something, it's like, it's what I've got. So I have to do it.
RH, don't even worry about it. I did as part of our promotion video I did for my reaction to Midnight in Montgomery. I
it was so
sang for that a
fantastic.
little bit.
That
And
was adorable. That was so cute.
it was so bad though. It was so bad. I'm like if they hear how bad it sounds when I do it, when I bring him in at the end of the video, it's gonna sound that much better.
Oh, you are making the cutest little trailers, and I'm so proud of everything you're doing.
Oh,
it just
thanks,
makes me
RH,
so happy.
yeah.
No, I love it. I love what you're.
It's like I don't have the brains, but I have the energy. If I can bring the energy and like Like so, like MD, I won't make a profession. I can't make a professional like video like trailer for your stuff, but if I could put together like a little something,
I
I'll
still
do it.
really like your
Well,
editing style,
A
Kahuna.
little something, something.
Yeah.
Well, something.
I'll
Well,
take any little something I can get.
Guys,
Y'all speaking of
I have to depart, so I
No,
will
Irvin.
bid you adieu. And thanks for having me on.
All right, Bane, everybody.
Bye, man.
Later.
Stay
Buy the
strong,
book.
soldier.
Yeah, buy my book.
Buy your book. Buy his book. It's awesome.
Books.
I feel like I've heard that before somewhere.
So what I really want to work on is I really want to dab into animation.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
That's
yeah.
what I really want to dab into because I love editing videos and I love doing the art with it and all with the time lapse videos and all. And I've had made a couple of GIFs and stuff like that for my videos and all. And I really enjoy that to the point where, you know, I'm actually thinking about taking some of the ink art work that I got, adding some colors and taking it into digital art and seeing if I can draw
Make it
part of
pop.
the limbs and I can make them move a bit.
Have
Oh,
you ever
that would
gone
be
on
adorable.
animated moon streams when he does his live stream for his animations?
Oh, he's
Oh, yeah.
insane, dude. He's insane.
Yeah, it's really cool
He's
what
got
you can do with it. Just bringing life to is like a single illustration and put it all together. But the amount of work and time that takes is just that's a lot of dedication. So props to anyone that wants to do it. If you want to do that,
He is he is criminally undersubscribed.
You got more cojones
also
than
for,
me.
like how much work he
Well,
does and how
because the
good his
thing
quality and
is,
stuff
I
is.
like sometimes after I finish working on a work, there's times when I want to go back and do it and do some more details, or I want to play around with it and you know do some more images on it. And I'm like, okay, since I'm wanting to work with it so much, why don't I give it a purpose? And a
There you
good
go.
purpose would be to do animation work with
make it move.
Yeah, make it move.
Bring it to life.
Yeah, and that's one of the things. Reason why I find myself doing that because one of my work pieces that I did started ink art one time, changed from ink art to acrylics painting that I did, and so I'm thinking about instead of just doing it and going into another fine art piece, why not just work with digital? Because digital is also fun. I do like working with digital art, but I like more of it transfer from traditional art to digital world.
No, that's an awesome way to do it. In fact, my cover artist does it that way. She almost always starts off
'cause, like
on
there's something
ink.
so personal about the hand drawn stuff.
Yeah.
But there are certain tools that digital has that are really hard to replicate physically. And if you're able to combine the best of both worlds, it's all the more power to you.
Yeah,
No,
because
that
one
sounds
thing
so fun.
I really because like I have this ink drawing that I really want to that I did of an octopus, and now I want to add some color to it, add some watercolor colors to it, and then what I'm gonna do is probably take it. I'm probably gonna take a photo of it, and I'm probably gonna put it in digital work, and I'm gonna start messing around with the tentacles to make them move a little bit and make the water flow a little bit.
Hell yeah!
Aw.
Oh, that sounds
So-
awesome.
Kitty show. Oh, you got a kitten.
A kitty cat. Oh, look at that little devil. Oh, he's cute.
Yeah.
Is it in a
Look at that
Is it,
football.
wait, Wrangler, is it in a crib?
No.
No,
Oh,
that's
it's
a
a
big
bed.
kitty. Look at all the kitties.
Hold up.
Kitty
I
cat.
want
It's
my
done.
kitty to go to the
Bad
bed.
explosive
Lifting a
diarrhea.
blanket on a day.
I have my wounds.
Also, I want to shout out. He's
Really
been in the
likes
chat
that
pretty much
blanket.
the whole time. But
What's it
AC Pritchard, he did his
Oh,
recorded
Andy.
his first episode of Spirit Animals and released it for free online.
Oh, fantastic.
Nice.
Like
Do
right
you
at the
have
end
a
of
link?
October.
Badass.
I listened to
When
it with
it-
my kids. We had a great time. It's
where,
really.
where do I see it? I am looking for it, and for whatever reason, I couldn't find the link. Where
AC
is that?
I don't actually remember now. It's probably on Pritchard Pub, his YouTube channel.
Okay, it's on his pub
But AC,
channel.
if you're still here, I was like, send the link to Wrangler or me and Gilbert,
Yeah,
and we'll
post
take
it.
care of it.
Yeah, I'm
Somebody
excited
check
about
the,
that series.
Creator
I am so
Spotlight.
excited for reasons.
And I've talked to him quite a bit. He has plans for having guests like voice characters in upcoming episodes.
I'm
It's
so
gonna be
excited.
fun.
Awesome.
I need to upgrade my mic.
Oh, I love you guys. I gotta go. I gotta help my husband, but I love you guys so much, and it was wonderful meeting everybody and their cats. Look at all these cute Bonsai and Maria and everybody. It's just so awesome, and I just had to come back on here because I was like, oh my gosh, they're still on.
You're just loaded up with yap yap.
I know. I love you guys. I gotta go help my peoples, but
All
y'all
right,
have
tell
fun.
your hubby I said hi. A stranger on the
will.
internet.
night.
Bye, con Dios.
See you on the Gilded.
Bye, Mama.
Bye,
I'll
Snow.
talk to y'all later. Love you. Y'all are awesome.
Bye, Snow.
Kung Pao. China.
Nature.
Konnichiwa.
Okay. I got another one if you want. You said song that is. If you want, I could give you the theme from Waking Nightmares that I came up with.
Yeah.
Yeah, no go for it, brother.
All right. So make sure I have it set and Kahuna will get it.
I feel like I'm playing the original Deus Ex.
I know, right?
You could practically score a Metroid Prime game with some of this.
Very John Carpenter, Jan Hammer-esque.
So, are we listening to like a Stranger Things season 5 thing, or what? What's going on?
Sounds like mind-twisting sci-fi.
Great smoking music.
Hold on, I wonder how it would look or how it would sound juxtaposed against this.
There you go. Feeling it, man. I can feel it.
Yeah.
No pressure, Maji. We're just listening to a great soundtrack and watching you play.
No, you're good. I'm actually I'm not doing too hot today. That's alright.
Yeah, you're in a rough spot there, Maj.
Yep.
I thought you were gonna take it out from underneath. Or do
It
they
was
not
kind of
drop?
my own fault, though. I wasn't.
There you go. Atta girl.
This problem with going back and playing some of these older games, you forget there's a second delay, and if you hit the buttons too many times during it, you're hosed.
I think they added a function like that to Elden Ring actually as well. So
Oh, there you go.
Button mash to win.
It's pretty good.
That sounded great, dude. You have you ever listened to Chill Kids music? MD?
No, I haven't.
Oh, bro, you guys got to hook
you
up.
will
Like
tonight on the outro.
Oh yeah. The song that sends off the stream. That's real good.
Oh, very
Neon
cool.
Wrangler, great song.
We've been on for 3 hours.
Oh yeah, we have been
Wrangler?
here a while, but
Yep.
you guys need to hook up and like do some music. You both similar style. He's a little more rhythm based, and you're a little more like smooth.
That's just
You're a little more
one percent.
ambient.
Yeah, I'm very much think John Carpenter meets Jan Hammer, a little bit of Tangerine Dream. That's it. But I got some lo-fi stuff in there that's kind of wild too. It's a bit different if you wanted me to.
Well, that's the thing too. Like the songs you've picked, like the way you put them together. I could actually read the book. I could actually read one of your books while listening to that and be just fine. Sometimes, like people like release a soundtrack for a book, it's like very intense. I'm like, this might work, but like for certain scenes, but like if the music is too much, like it is way too much when you're trying to read. Sometimes, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, exactly. And it was something that I discovered when I was a kid, is finding the right record to reading the book to. And one of my favorite ones was Jean-Michel Jarre. Did an album called Zoo Look, and the first time I really noticed how well music could blend with it, I was reading, of all things, The Long Walk by Stephen King out of the Bachman books, and I was like, just getting into it so much, getting lost to it, because Jarre is very much.
Is that one of his tomes? Like some of his books are really long. Was that one of his really long ones?
This is in the Bachman books where he had 4 novellas essentially put together in the same book. That Rage, Roadwork, and The Running Man came out of that.
Okay, yeah. I know. Like one of my favorite adaptations of a Stephen King like booked into a movie was Room 1403. That movie is freaking fantastic for anyone who hasn't seen it. But it was based on one of his short stories. I'm pretty sure too. I'm trying to remember which one it was. But yeah, no, I love even like talking about Stephen King. When first time I read The Dark Tower, I was listening to just like I turned on YouTube and like typed in like dark fantasy kind of like background music, and I was reading that. And I'm like, dude, it was so trippy. Ever since then I've been reading and trying to have a soundtrack whenever I'm physically reading something.
Oh yeah. Well, if you want to hear something that's a bit wilder, I've got this piece right here. Very simple.
Let me guess, you and your wife, you guys have a rap battle.
No. She actually is a church pianist. She did for many years. Cool. Yeah. Well, I'm classically trained. I was trained in the Appleton Boy Choir when I was a kid, and then was through all sorts of high school choirs. And then when I became an adult, my dad, who was one of the founders of the Boy Choir, said, I need a second tenor. You interested? And I said, sure. So I've done so many Christmas concerts. You have no idea.
I
But
believe
yeah,
that.
I have all this musical training back there, and I learned enough piano that I know how to compose music. So that's why all my stuff sort of has a bit more of a classical feel to it.
Yeah, no, it's there's certain modern touches to it, but it does remind me of kind of older composers or like older kind of soundtrack background pieces. And Tim, I can listen to certain books while reading, while listening to like crazy Iron Maiden, Alice Cooper, and Dio and all that jazz. But it has to be the right book. They don't suit
Right.
every single book. It's like
It would go well with Herman P. Hunter's book, that type of setting, like dungeon crawling, like Draugr sort of.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like if you're gonna do that with Hunter's book, like especially Revenant in the Tomb, you got what you
Mhm.
gotta do is you gotta go to one of Yngwie Malmsteen, one of his
Yeah,
like,
but you gotta have really
dungeon
creepy
albums.
music for the Revenant in the Tomb.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Now, when I was
Like-
playing Skyrim, I'd play Dio, like all that classic metal in the background, blended pretty well. But hey, guys, I'm freaking starving, and I can't really stay and talk all night, so I gotta get
I am
going. Get some
I am
food.
shirtless
I'm, like,
eating on stream.
losing-
Just eat on stream, man. That's what I do.
Well, we're
Yeah,
fixing to start wrapping
Oh,
up.
forget that I
Trippy,
live-
look down the tunnel of infinity.
You forget that I live in dystopia California. I can't afford groceries for my apartment, and I depended upon these little food shops around me.
Just
So I
do what
gotta get
everybody
going.
else in Minecraft does. Go into a store, grab your groceries, and walk out without buying it. That's what everybody else does.
Oh, you know what? How come I never thought about that? You know what? I'm gonna go do that right now.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
No,
AC, yeah, no, yeah. Fuck, we'll have to cover that on maybe on the next week's stream, man. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, I can definitely send you a link for next week's. Well, I mean, not until next week, but
Also, like anyone who's been on stream with AC, the guy is so chill. I think a bomb could go off at his neighbor's house, and he'd still be like, "Oh, so guys, like I gotta get going. Like there's something going on over here." So it makes his voice perfect for like a calm energy podcast or for narrating a story. So I listened to Spirit Animals, and dude, it's so good. It's the thing is like it was his first one. It's gonna get better. It's gonna shoplifting. Guilty, you're a legend, man. You always show up. You always show up to the stream. Like anytime I think I got to a stream first, he's like, "Hey guy, hey, aloha, Kun." I'm like, "Mother, how did you get here?"
Hey, don't worry. We're eventually going to
Nikolai
get
was
him on
first
the
in
weekly
tonight.
wing.
One day. One day.
We're gonna trick him. I mean, he is Canadian,
that
so he'll hop on. I have no idea what he sounds like. He'll hop on. Oh, sorry, guys. So anyway,
No, he sounds like Ruben. What Ruben wishes he sounded like, you know.
or he'll hop on, he'll sound like what was the King of the Hill? God damn it, Malkahuna! I told you I don't want to
That
be
would
on
be
the
funny.
effing podcast
What?
Good boy, rat in
for the
head.
last damn time. Tim,
Damn it,
we
Dale.
all feel the same way.
Yeah, but Nikolai Powell was first in tonight, but quite often it is Guilty Gearhead.
Yeah. Like every time, like, again, anytime I hop on someone's stream, even Razors, like I'll hop on there and I'll make a super chat or say something fucking stupid, and he'll be like, "Aloha, Kahuna." I'm like, "Yo, what's up?"
You got to get you showing up on Swords and Starship chat.
Oh yeah, well, like I
stumbled
showed
over
up
you
to
know what I
the
was trying to say.
I throw it up to the 3 Black Knight stream kind of Star Shatter campaign things, and it didn't happen.
Those are great.
I just said, okay, so I'll try hitting it next time. But I made time for it 3 times, and it didn't work.
We were just having the worst time with scheduling and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, and then the
for
time change
3
thing
weeks.
messed you up at least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the second
I
stream.
hate
No, that was
that.
the third stream that really fucked us up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Saki was talking about trying to like get into animating stuff, and I don't want to do animation. I know how much time it takes and how much work it takes. I have too much going on. But I was thinking about putting together kind of plot points from the Dark Augment campaign that you've been running, Otter, and seeing it'd be. I thought it would be really cool if we had like just bare bones animation, like just clip art and showing stuff happening, and like add our voices in over the top of it. like kind of like big YouTuber style, what they do with some other gaming stream kind of stuff.
Oh, that
I
would
thought,
be amazing.
Dark Augment is perfect for that kind of thing.
Well,
That'd
I
be a
mean,
lot of
because
fun.
one of the reason why I want to do it is because I find one of my real talents is when I work on larger projects. It's not when I just do art. It's actually when I start combining the sound together with the videos, editing wise, and all of that. And I think animation would really be a good way to highlight that ability that I have.
Yeah, I have video editing software, and what I used to do was piece together. I would take games that I was playing when I used to play player versus player. I did Mech Warrior Online, and good matches. I'd set them to music. I would find music and put them in there, copyrighted strikes and everything. I got a few in there that are freaking amazing. Actually, they turned out really well.
MD, that's why you gotta do what I do and just like bully one of the musicians in Gilded to make a song for you, like I did,
or do my own music. But it was more fun when I could. I did one video I called "The Murderous Tango of Shadowhawk E Thunderbolt," and I had 3 songs in there, all of them mashups, with the exception of the last one, because it was a match where it came literally down, 15-minute matches, and I'm in a medium mech, and I ended up no arms, only my shoulder mount. I'm red cord, center torso, and that's me and one other guy left, and I'm playing the Tango de la Roxanne from Moulin Rouge. Otherwise, in the middle of it, I was playing mashup of Personal Jesus and Miss Murder, because I found some awesome mashups. I love mashup music. It's just mind blowing.
If I were playing Mech
Have you
Warrior
ever
and going
heard
on
the?
just, what was it?
Have you ever heard the combination of AC/DC's Back in Black with the Bee Gees Staying Alive?
Yes, I have.
It's
That's pretty
amazing.
cool.
It's so good.
I've heard AC/DC's Thunderstruck mixed with Ghostbusters. I have it. That's messed up. It's called Thunderbusters.
Is it online? I can find that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can find
sweet.
it out there. But one of my all-time favorites is an absolutely twisted mix of Seal's Crazy. Who's the trumpeter? Miles. I can't think of his full name now. You know what? Screw it. I have it.
Like,
And
we
I'm
have
doing that.
computers. We can look things up.
No, I actually have the song right here.
Oh,
I just got to get it up. Heck with it. Come on, stop with the not
You ever
responding.
see the DuckTales intro song overlaid with Beyonce's Single Lady?
No, I have
It
not
matches
seen
up
that
perfect.
one. All right, Crazy Rabbit.
It's like people kept on doing like the Muppet song mixed with everything, and someone finally did it with the ending scene of Dirty Dancing. It was
Miles
it's
Davis.
hysterical.
Okay, so this is a mashup of Crazy. It's called Crazy Rabbit, a mashup of Seal, Radiohead, The Doors, and Miles Davis. It is crazy, and I know that we'd get a copyright strike if I put it on the video, so I will not do that. But yep, see right there, AC/DC versus Ghostbusters, Thunderbusters. Battle of Skyfall is Skyfall and the battle theme from Transformers.
Oh yeah, like I don't like the live action Transformers movies.
Oh,
but they have
We're such a
Don't
missed
get me
opportunity.
started.
No,
Yeah,
actually,
I'm not
Maj and I
fan.
talked about this a lot the other day. She loves the live action Transformers. She didn't watch the cartoons growing up, so
Oh
like, when
yeah,
that came out,
Maji
she's like,
said
I
that's
actually
her
have a-
favorite. She said the original Transformers was for gay people. You know. Maji
Yeah, she said like,
Okay,
look at all those little babies watching the cartoon. It's so homosexual. Yeah.
Yeah.
She said She said Michael Bay's new Transformers are the future.
She actually has
The
a shrine of Michael Bay
Bayformers
in
are
her
not
closet.
real
I've seen it.
formers.
Maji, that's not what you said.
She's like, okay, it's Transformers or nothing. All right.
There's a Flash Kids video for
Oh, the
that.
meets the brown eye.
Oh, damn it. You guys just
All right, palate cleanser. Get the
One
brain
shall
somewhere else.
trans, one shall fall.
Or it's like, did you guys see that combination of the video from like one of the cartoon, like the modern day shitty cartoons for Transformers? It's like, I don't feel like a boy or a girl, the robot says, and then it's like,
Oh yeah.
skip, stop, and try. No,
So, Billy,
Audrey's brought that one up a couple
so
times.
Billy, are you gonna get your stuff together next week?
Yes, it'll be ready by next. It'll be ready tomorrow, technically.
I was so excited, and I'm you left me blue balled, man. What do you want me to do?
We'll be sharing it very soon. Very soon.
God.
Okay, big sigh.
Sorry, I yawned.
Wait, listen, it'll make Stormcrow cry.
It will.
What is
really?
it? Did you
Is it
hire
that
someone?
good?
Did you kill his love again? Did you bring her back to life just to mutilate her?
It's just a drawing. Just a
Well,
drawing of
now
Mia,
that you
Mia
mention
with her
it-
head missing.
Hey, he's going full Krieger on her.
Oh my God.
Oh, please tell me you had art done of Foxy shooting her. That'd be fantastic, Mia.
That would be
You
funny.
guys do now.
He was
Uh,
oh f dude. It was,
I
it
believe
was
the phrase you don't want to know is walking the conversation.
it was so funny. That whole scene was my favorite too. Like everything, like from the zombie, like me giving it a massage, trying to having what's his face, Anton tried to use his powers to go into his mind and or play music for him as I suggested, and then the confrontation with Billy Bob came in like a fucking hero at the end of an action film and did his thing.
There were parts of that game where I was like, I'm just gonna make this solidly morally great, and I want to see how you all react to it. I want to see what you all do.
I feel like everybody in that scene did
Welcome to the
exactly as
social
their character.
experiment.
Yeah, pretty much.
What was
Oh,
hilarious
my
is we get the one guy begging, "Please kill me," and Coon is like, "No, you want to live, man." Then we get the other guy who's the big bad, and I want to, and he wants to live, and Coon is like, "No, it doesn't make any sense. You're better off with peace. You got to take yourself out, man."
Hold up. His convincing of it was saying, "Oh yeah, your wife is like in heaven, man." It's like I've never been there. I don't know if it's real. But you should go.
Hey man, your dead wife. She. Wait, I gotta do the voice. Hey man. Oh, whoa, too far.
Whoa.
Somebody squeezed.
That's the new Ruben voice.
Sorry, I sat on the wrong. I sat on something on my chair. My bad. Hey man, your wife. She's dead, but she's in heaven, bro. You should join her. I mean, I don't know for sure that she's there, but I've never been there myself. But she's probably there, man. Yeah, just do the old.
Your part played as played by Cheech Marin.
but he just spit it out so naturally in that moment. It was hilarious.
It was great. And MD, my character is he's a white gangster pretending to be a Mexican because he joined a Mexican gang, and
our group is really chaotic.
Name a gaming group that isn't. Name a gaming group that isn't.
I think my character is actually one of the more normal ones in the group too. That's
you're not wrong.
I know I'm not.
Actually,
wrong.
I thought oddly enough mine
40
was the normal one.
That's 43 years of gaming.
Ricochet and Roompa are both fairly normal. Hell, even Nails is fairly normal.
No. He fucking got a box, put a rock in it, and snuck into a building. It was a mailman.
So Billy's been
not
trying
too
to
bad.
convince Billy's been
Not
trying to
too bad.
convince me to get involved with that with y'all.
Oh, Saki,
Oh
it's
no,
so
I'm being
chaotic.
serious.
Oh, that'll
we
be
do
fun.
anything, if we ever get room open, I'd love to have you in our sessions and shit.
I don't know. Like as
See,
it stands right now, it's a
that
lot.
should
coming
tell you he actually likes you because he always tells me to go to hell.
Oh, she's like, hey, hey Billy, do you think I could join? No, get down.
No, he just
No,
back
we
to
didn't
playing
want you
Mario.
in here. Why do you think
no,
I'm
no. He
What a
just
thug.
likes
He's
the,
just
he
saving
just
you,
likes-
Maji, for more.
Oh fuck!
Am I immortal?
He just likes
Yeah,
my, elf
my immortal
drawing.
too.
Stop
He
flaming,
just-
Kay.
He just likes my avatar. He likes
He wants to date
Angie,
your avatar.
and that's what he wants. He wants an elf girl with big boobs.
Yes, we have big.
So you're
titty
saying
elf
you've
girl.
never done that cosplay?
Show you. Look at them titties, boys. Look at them titties.
My immortal too.
Big old bitties.
Prep big
I
Well, those
didn't
are two
notice. I was
big
looking at
reasons to
her
include you.
big, round, green
Bountiful
covered
pontoons, yes.
eyes.
Those are scales. She's got scales in her boobs.
Oh, oh, wait. So she's from ALR 13, right?
No,
Harry,
no,
Jesus,
no.
fuck you.
No, she's got dragon blood inside her. She's
Oh.
ancestor.
Quick,
So she's
quick
an elf.
Yeah, quick update to anyone
Goblins.
who backed Merkmaid, by the way. So they were not pressing the button for the updates. So that's why you were getting no updates or anything. I think
is actually.
I think I may have made Pixel Trader aware of that because I did message him on Gilded because I heard like nothing and I saw no updates. So I was like, "Hey man, how's Merkmaid coming along?"
Dude, I'll be honest. Once I back a campaign, like just for my own sake, I forget it exists. And
I was trying.
I kind of do that too.
I've backed so many campaigns and got so many stuff that came in that I forgot that I backed. That the other day I was going around looking for my Merkmaid books because I thought I got them in and I misplaced them.
You remember how I was saying I was working on a story?
Yeah.
Well, Angie was actually the main character for the main story that I wanted to do.
Oh, sorry. No. Continue.
So Angie was the main character that the story that I originally wanted to do, because I actually wanted to do a story around her going on an adventure with 5 other main characters.
It's a lot of main characters in the first story.
And Lynn was one of them. Lynn's one of them, but the one with Nocturnal Orphan is when Lynn is a baby and it's supposed to show how she grows up. But she's a character that's supposed to come later on that's supposed to group up with Angie in her adventure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's a good time.
So basically, it's a story that I started working on it. I think I was working with a group of people in Richmond, and they were putting together like some kind of like big package book. Kind of like, I don't know if you can't call it a magazine. I forgot what they call it. They call it an amphitheater or something.
They gave it a weird name. They don't complicate it.
Yeah, they really did, and I didn't go with them because I didn't like how they were doing the whole contract with the business and all. And I was like, okay, this doesn't make business sense, so I'm not doing this.
All right, so to show you that I truly do forget when I back a campaign, here's Anvil number 2. It's fine.
It'll walk it off.
It'd be funny if you ripped the book in half.
Oh God, no, that would not be funny.
Please, no.
I don't mutilate books on stream. I might spank them a bit, but that's about it. There we go.
Unlike Royce, that roll.
Anvil number 2 again. F. But yeah, no. And then like a Private American came in a while back, and I'm like, oh yeah, I did order this like 9 months ago. I forgot about that.
I do want to get the Bronze Star one. I think Ram got it, and I forgot to talk to him about it.
Oh yeah, I think I ordered it, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I meant to order and I didn't. Who knows?
No, I'll say this: I like watching Mike Barron's. He does his own streams with his wife and whatever. He always has some really good craft stuff to talk about too. That guy is one of my favorite comic writers of all time.
Yeah.
And he's a cool guy. Fellow cheesehead.
Okay, Tim, first of all, the problem with that statement is it's not true. It's not true. It's fake news. Fake news. No, this is normal.
Are you like that one? Are you like that one business exec from South Park, just like rubbing his nipples?
Oh no! The from Flash Gets Otter, the Mario one.
Oh my God!
Oh no!
No, more like the teacher from the early episodes of Rick and Morty. Morty, what are you doing?
Oh, Mr.
I'm gonna get mad.
That is such a disturbing episode when you think about
it. It's one of the best ones. I think it was like episode 2 or something too. That was one
Billy.
of the best ones they ever did.
Yeah,
it was.
Post something in the chat. Just anything.
Chat?
I just need your icon there.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Here, I'll give you one more because I know I've been sitting there hanging out. And,
Uno mas.
Uno mas.
Sahajimasu. Arigato.
Wakarimasu.
It's like I
I'll give
talk
you a-
normally like this, and then like I try Japanese, and suddenly I'm like an ancient sage. Arigato gozaimasu. Nani?
Sounds like you've been smoking for 6 years.
Here you go. Holly's speed.
Or wait. Baka?
Oh, you're trying to add it as a mod.
You have mod powers now, yeah.
Ooh.
Come on now, Holly's theme. Got it for the Pempe Dal.
Okay, Seymour.
Theremin.
All right, Christian, stand up.
No.
Do a dance.
Dude, I will lose everything. My computer will be destroyed if I start dancing. Used to
Don't want to cause an earthquake.
Hey there. Whoa there. Calm down. Like, first of all,
You need to put the speed to high. You need to have played at like the maximum setting.
do it, Maji.
Maji, you fucked it up. You fucked it up.
Yeah, she fucked it up.
You screwed it up, man.
I screw everything up. Haven't you guys figured it out yet?
I fucked that one up as well.
You can do it. Hell yeah.
Train wreck, man.
There we go.
Last one.
Sorry, got excited there.
Yeah.
This was the best $6 I ever spent, pretty sure.
There you go. Just a
Oh,
little
it's the
taste.
little things in life.
Actually, I think AC's comment really summed up how I felt about that song. Yeah.
Oh, really intense.
I mean, I'm already halfway undressed anyway, so.
I mean, yeah, just do
Didn't
it
mean
on
to
your
set
own
up the
time.
talk of the game. Oh well, that
It
worked.
did. It matched up pretty well.
It really did.
It was pretty good. Yeah, I was surprised.
Well, that's the thing I end up doing a lot of is sort of matching up to telling stories in my head when it comes to the music. It's one of the things I use to recharge my brain when I get sort of burnt out on writing. I switch over to music or I'll switch over to art and work on that. So that's
Speaking of recharging my brain, I do have to be up in a few hours for work.
Yeah,
So we're, East Coaster.
Time to start wrapping
I
it
am
up.
too. Yep, exactly. Well, thanks for having me on, Wrangler. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
and
man.
So you're
Yeah.
familiar with how we usually close this out, right?
No.
Parting plugs.
Parting plugs. Oh.
Yes, we all get
He
to
likes
plug our
plugging
stuff.
people. Wait.
That sounded wrong, but yes.
Depends on what you plugged with.
Oh,
that doesn't help.
It's electric.
Otter's like, ooh, is it my turn next?
Oh,
First
yeah, well,
and
that's
last.
hotter for you.
Oh, you silly savage.
Bonker's like, shotgun. Otter's like, shotgun's loud.
Double barrel.
It's like so ridiculous, you know.
Is that a pump shotgun or oh no.
Fully automatic. Got a combat shotgun. Well, all right. Other people go first.
Oh, it comes with 3 speeds.
Twice in a row. Oh, bro, it's too late already. So, Wrangler, what order should we go in, brother?
Well, we're going to start off with Lord Otter. I'm still having some funky computer issues, so I'm not going to be able to pull everyone's web page up like I normally do. But
that's fine, man. That's fine.
Yeah, no
however,
worries.
I do have one more time Mr. Boncher's link down in the chat to his Amazon.
Cool, dude.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And
Yep,
the print books will show up for pre-order shortly. I'm waiting for the proof to come back from the
You might want to repeat that because music started and it drowned you out.
Oh, it did.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
I was just going to say the print books, the pre-order for the print books will be up soon enough. You can get that through Amazon. You should be able to ultimately get them through Barnes & Noble, Walmart, you name it. I got it all over the place. But yep, Tales from the Dream Nebula, third book of the Waking Nightmares launches December 8th. I definitely can use the ARC readers if there are some out there that are looking to do reviews and whatnot. So I am still in the stage of needing some more of those. And of course, pre-orders, that always helps. But I need
man, you're I'm not even all the way through your book yet, and I'll be ordering everything, man. It's gonna be good.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Hell yeah, brother. It's like you're a cool guy. You put in all this effort to write this book. It's coming out really good so far. I'm like, okay, you've garnered faith. I'm happy. I'm willing to take a plunge on that.
And yeah, I know you also bought the fantasy series, Akina Wazi Saga. So
Oh,
you're
that's
in.
right. I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't opened up
I'm
my
waiting for that.
packages yet.
I'm waiting for that unboxing
You'll
video.
get it. You'll get it. It'll be a Kahuna opens package on stream. Wait.
And package opens Kahuna on stream. What? No!
Bonkers package opened on stream.
Not that. You got enough of that when I was a kid. I don't need any more of that now.
Bambo's
Put you
like,
down and
hold
shave
up.
your cats.
Bambo walks in. Hold up.
She's over there right now. Do you want to say hi to her?
Hey, Bambo.
Christian says, "Hey, Bambo." Hold on. Oh, no, I don't know what she's doing.
I screwed up. That's all right. It's
Oh, Waji.
Oh
No, I purposely
It's bringing
sabotaged
something
it. I
special
screwed
over.
up, and I don't want to unbury it again.
She's bringing something special. You said you're having Bonsart on next week. She's working on the prototype for Anwin.
Whoa, look at that. That's
Stick
cool.
your face in. Say hi.
No.
No, okay. She's not. No.
So
she's
it
not
just
doing
need
the-
hair. It needs
Up here.
hair.
Yeah, it needs the hair still, and she's got to do the clothes. But she's going to be making the whole thing out for him.
If I ever die in my sleep, look for that thing. If it's in the room, we know what happened.
Just get up and start moving around any moment now.
Bonsart's creation of her your untimely death. There are many other choices.
All right, so Lord Otter, did you share your link yet, or do you want to? Do
Oh, link. Why did I forget the link? It is also getting a little
Well,
late.
your
on my
link is
side.
in the description unless it's a new link.
No, it's not a new link.
Oh, okay.
Well, if you guys haven't checked it out already, my debut novel, The Curse of the Star Raids, the first book in the Steel and Stormbright series, is out now. You can find it in hardcover, paperback, and ebook on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Pretty much all the major retailers. Old school swords and sorcery, pulp adventure fantasy, visceral action, hard-hitting drama, pretty much everything you could want. I also do reviews on Downstream Pulp, where I've been updating regularly.
Steel and Stormbright coming soon on video and DVD.
Athletic tits.
There you
Yes, both those links are in the description. And by the way, MD Boncher, I should have asked this earlier. Am I saying your name correctly?
Yes, you actually. Yeah, it's the CH Boncher.
Okay.
You got it.
Yeah, your link is also now in the description below.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, and anytime you want to join us, man, as long as we have enough people, or I'll even hop off.
Hey.
Like I'm busy enough anyway, but yeah,
I
no,
get
you're a
the
cool
invite.
hombre.
Yeah, 10 is how many I can have on screen at once. I can still have people in the back area and rotate through if anybody wants to hang around, but 10 is all I can have on screen at a time.
Okay, well, maybe we'll have to see about enticing Bambo in too.
Oh, that's chaotic.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is weird.
All right, so Saki, chill.
Got your link handy? Drop in the private chat, and I'll put it in the public chat.
Yeah, man, she's an artist and she makes cool shit, man. That's all I can say.
The best way to find me is just go to my website, mariaharges.com.
And she has scales.
And big tits.
Also, blonde hair and elf ears too, according to Billy Bob.
I
And
mean,
green eyes.
yeah.
What a combination.
Well,
I think we broke her.
Yeah. Okay, finally it loaded. There we go.
yeah, so I think I might have an article about Angie's adventure on my site. I have to go check. I haven't updated my website in forever. I need to do that. Because it was a project a long time ago that I was working on it, and I just had to stop. Eventually, I do want to start working on it again. Because I love world building. I really do. I love working on world building and all. And that one I definitely, because I always had the idea that I wanted to make it a long series.
Oh wait, is it my turn?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right then.
No.
Got to do this right. It broke. I don't care. All right. Arg. So I'm the ultimate kahuna. I make YouTube content. It's mostly silly and partially serious. I cover IronAge books, news, Hawaiian stuff, some basic vlogging stuff. I write, I play games, and trying to get into live streaming as well. So, yeah, hit me up on Twitter or the Ultimate Kahuna YouTube channel. Go on there for all the woos, all the nonsense, and it's a good time, man.
Woo!
Woo.
Link also in the description below.
MD, you're
Maji.
muted, buddy.
Oh yeah, I was just saying, don't step on the man's woo.
Didn't mean to.
It's gotta hurt.
Better than no.
I heard it makes him go up on a whole octave though.
No, you should have. Oh, it's like that when Royce did it on stream. He's like, "Oh yeah, I gotta do it the way the Kahuna would do it." Whoa! I was like, "What the fuck was that?"
But can you match Royce's King Bob?
Yeah, he can do. He yells King Bob like that. How the woo is the same energy. It's coming from a similar place. You
Except
gotta.
for he's a singer. He's got to project it like a song.
Woo!
Not boy band. Come on.
Oh, gross.
Did you hear something?
That. Okay. No, you gotta start in with the feet. You gotta really feel the power in your kahunas. Let it come up through your body and then out through your mouth. That's how the woo happens.
The Kahunalini.
Anyway, that's how you do a good woo.
That's the Kahunalini rising up the spine.
It's the power of woo.
And that's the thing too. You guys don't understand. I hold back on my woos.
He does. He does.
Oh yeah, Maji knows. Maji knows.
I still want to take that movie scene of Black Bolt shouting at the variant of Doctor Strange and then superimpose you in that place, and so all the freaking pressure waves are coming out, and then you going woo right back at him and blowing him away.
Tim Allen, I actually believe you because he's hummed just enough on stream that you kind of been able to get a picture if you listen to him long term.
Keep on bullying him, trying to get him to like post his music, and he will not do it, or he hasn't done it yet. But we'll see.
Hey, he's no spraying.
All right, Billy Bob, you got any plugs, man, or Maji?
Yes, I got 3.
Gross. Where are they at?
All right. You can find me at Only Gremlins. All right, that's the first one.
You did say gross.
The second one, I want to shout out our diversity hire, the Lord Gay Otter book. Kill and come right, you know?
Three snaps
Great
and Z
book.
formation.
He's been
And then
hiding
the
all of
third-
these in his grumpy little gremlin cleavage.
Yes, that's
Actually,
right.
otters
And
have a
the
little
third-
pocket pouch.
In the third one,
That's what I heard.
That just makes it sound
the
so
man
much
who
worse.
was born in
We
the
store all the
Jurassic-
clams in our tummy, and know that's not just eating them.
Shout out the Revenant and the Womb.
Is that the X-rated version of Herman's book? The Revenant in the Womb.
The
Wait.
T's a misspelling. That's a high price copy right there.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, dear.
Very valuable.
He
I see
whipped out
why.
his-
I see why
whipped
Roy's
out his
getting
sword, and
nervous
it was
about
hot.
you.
Alrighty. And then frequency.
Actually, the Lord Otter had something else to add, I believe.
Yeah, I have one last person to shout out. Rob Rhymes with Barbarians of the Storm. I know that he has Crown of Furious Colors. It's been out for a month or so now, but he's always looking for attention. And at least having read the first 4 or 5 books in the series, they are pretty phenomenal.
You know what
So-
keeps Otter coming back?
Clams.
It's them covers, man.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons.
All those furious colors. Yeah.
All those furious colors.
All of them. Yeah. Just
Colors,
the
man.
it's the whole
So many
spectrum of
colors, you know?
Oh my
Colors,
god.
colors.
All right,
Yeah,
Maji.
Trippy went
they
chasing them a
are
while ago.
great books.
Maji.
Check out Richard at IronAge.media. He was on earlier. As you know, Anvil 3 technically comes out for pre-order on his site tomorrow, and then Fund My Comic will be in a couple of days, as well as Indiegogo. I think it was Indiegogo. Anyway, really cool cover this time. A lot of names that we know, including John A. Douglas. But, yeah, check it out.
And the link to his main site is in the description below as well.
It is. It is. Richard's cool. He's got prompts every week.
Sorry.
I might eventually have a book, maybe.
No, you have a book, Miss Maji. Also, AC, that's not true. Maji is not a saint. She's a pony. I've seen her. in person.
Godspeed, AC.
She is the saint of ponies.
I'm waiting on the beta process, so we'll see how long that takes.
Sorry, Maji. She's like, I'm just waiting for a couple people to finish reading the book.
No, I know where she is there. It takes patience.
Yeah.
It's a hurry up and wait situation.
Yep. I know exactly.
Oh, Tim Allen,
what
that's
that
great.
is.
Actually, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, RH Snow is the queen. And
She's the queen.
You're the princess, Maji. Princess, you'll be the Iron Age Princess of Power. There you go. That's what you could be.
I don't know, man. Technically, Captain Marvel's a princess. I don't want it.
And I'm the
princess.
Iron
That's a very different
conspiracy
thing.
theorist. Yeah.
I'm the Iron Age Otter.
If she's a princess, so is Max Finger.
I'm just an artist. That's period.
Hey, you know what? In Iron Age, that's a compliment because the artists
Yeah.
are the ones everybody's looking for.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there like, I like your stuff. Do you do anything? Not really. But...
Well, news captures the day, but art controls the future.
Well, I mean, look at poor Neutron Boar, man. He's stretched thin. As soon as they found out he was an artist.
We all went nuts like fucking piranha.
I have him.
I know. There's a moment I remember the first time I go show up in the Gilded, and I said, "Hey, I'm an artist," and they was like, "What? You're an artist?"
Yes, you'll find out very quickly that we like artists here.
Yeah. Well, I have. Yeah, you said Neutron Boar stretched in. I've got 3 more covers set for him. I've got him commissioned for 3 more covers.
Whenever I've got book 2 finished for Steel and Stormbright, I'm definitely hitting him up again.
Neutron Boar is like that anemic cow that's been over milked.
If he has any availability left after I get this current book out, I'm hoping I can start commissioning him for the rest of the series because
Hey,
the first 2 are
happy.
very much segmented from the upcoming rest.
I was happy Animated Moon said I could commission him if I give him just enough time.
That is
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, no,
Getting
he's
Animated Moon, yeah.
actually Wrangler. If you haven't talked to Animated Moon, I think his style might mesh really well with the style of your books, especially
Perhaps, but that's the art style that I
Of
like
his
to go
book.
for. I got to take another closer look at what Animated Moon has, but this art style, out of everything I've seen from everybody in Gilded, is closest to what I like. You've seen my the sketches I share of Haley and Elizabeth sometimes that aren't from the cover. That's actually right in line with the model I'm looking for.
Tim, what are you saying? You saying
he's
I
got
ain't
the
slim and trim?
closest to that.
AC is saying I'm a whore for the boar. What?
That is what you call a.
Told you, Sake fetch.
Whoring for boar, whoring with boar.
Well, if you
Artists
if you've seen the art
control
that
the
Neutron
Iron
Boar
Age,
has done
man.
for me, then I can attest to that. He's done some good stuff.
See,
Good art.
Snow may be the queen, but it's the artists that are the rock stars. And the
Well, she's
music
also
people
an-
are
she's
their
also
own
an artist.
category.
Yeah, but for this one, I'm going to go back to the cover artist for the first book. I almost said first issue. Keep that consistent while they're still kids. Keep that art style the same while they're kids. Yeah. The rest of the books are adults. So
Go grimdark as soon as you get past the kid.
no, it's
I'm
not.
kidding.
going
I'm
that far.
kidding. All right. Hey, Wrangler.
The closest
Rumor
it gets
has
to
you have a
grimdark.
book.
Yeah, the closest it'll get to grimdark is you ever see Brendan Fraser's The Mummy?
I love
Yeah.
the Mummy.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite
That's
movies.
that's the kind of tone I'll be going for with their adult series. But-
So not
Good.
Stormcrow Grimdark or anything.
No. Dude, I just don't have that in me.
So there's gonna be no situation
with that stuff.
Haley liking my Shalar one.
Say again?
There's gonna be no situation that I put your character in
Potato
my
gun
Shalar
torture.
story.
All right,
No,
man.
but yeah, check it out. Haley Star Bad Kitty. It's a great underground romp through a alien complex, and she's got to figure out how to escape and what happened to the people in her town. Follow up is coming probably in a couple of months here. It's going to the editing process now, and then shortly after that, I'll be contacting the cover artist. So yeah, give it about perhaps February I might have that out there. I'll get you some more solid details once as I get them.
Show the book.
What's that?
Show the book.
Show the book.
Dude, I need to get one of those voice changers.
Haley Star, Bad Kitty 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Buy the book.
Buy the book.
Buy the book.
Here now. Little slut.
Oh, bro, it's too much fun. It's too much fun, man.
Oh, man.
And that, like, this thing, it can do so much. Like, I love this thing. It can do so much stuff, man.
Thank
There
you,
you go,
Skunks. I hope you have yourself a good time with it.
Skunks bought the hardback for Bad Kitty.
The hardback.
There you go.
Yeah. I just bought a hardback myself. What was it called? Something like Steel and Stormbright?
What? Really? What?
Ooh.
I thought it was
Yeah.
Steel and Cuckbright, but okay.
Otter, I did order your book. I need to see if it's in one of the pack. I have a whole ton of packages I need to open. I need to see if actually both of your books are probably in my pile of packages. I need
If
to...
you don't start opening those, they're going to declare you a Dollar General.
I have a couple of people lined up to read my book who live over in the UK. God bless them. Apparently, they have to wait 2 to 3 months to get their copies.
Whoa,
Oh, wow.
bro.
I went, holy shit.
A new piece will arrive in the mail every 4 to 6 weeks for your Civil War chess set.
Shadow Loaf was letting me know. He was letting me know about that today, and I went, "Fuck, man! I didn't
Wait,
realize."
Shadow Loaf? You hooked up with Shadow Loaf? That's cool, man. That's cool.
Makes sense. Makes
Wait,
sense.
are you cheated on Billy?
Oh,
Yeah, this dirty stank bottom, you know?
Oh my god.
All right, well, that's going to about do it for tonight. And if you like this tune you're hearing right here, right now, this is from Chill Kid. Check out his stuff, link in the description below. If you enjoyed this presentation, hit the like, and if you didn't, I appreciate you stopping by. We'll see you next time. And God bless.
Bye. Bye.
Athletic tits.
Big athletic
Only Otter.
Foxy
That was
did nothing wrong.
Foxy was in the right.
Have a great night, everybody.